Hey, Bougie Gang, happy Sunday. Let's get some Sundays in the chat. Welcome to Sunday Lip Service, guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. It has been, my God, okay? You would think the summer would be nice and quiet and chill and all of the things, but not for me. Oh, but me. Not for me, okay? But that's okay, because to whom much is given, much is required on a Sunday, okay? Members, let me get some Sundays in the chat, and everybody, let's do some prayer hands. Let's do some big pink high hands. Hello. Hey, everybody. Let's get this thing popping. Let's get some eyeballs for the lies. If you are here for the lies and for the shade and the tea, let's get some eyeballs and tea in the chat. Let's see all of it, okay? We are on some Sunday lip service, okay? I hope that everybody, yes. Okay, Andy, I see you. Yes, and manicure hands are always appropriate. Oh, KKR is dropping that nasty work. Okay. Some of that nasty. Okay, Nesto pen pal, I see you. Yes, I heard My Happiness Got You Mad has some clowns. Okay. Yes, Sonya's hairline. I see you. Yes. Yes. What's going on, everybody? How are you doing? Okay, let me get this off my chest really quick before I forget, because I'm liable to just be like, what was I gonna say? So there have been some people who are like, okay, so Mr. Dennis, we know, if you watched my video yesterday, we went over to Mr. Dennis's for like 45 seconds and watched a little bit of the video. He was talking to Miss Madison towards the end. He asked ma'am, did she know Sonya Durham? Some of you guys were like, well, he said Sonya Durham. She may know her under Sonya Waller. Look, does she know Ernest Williams under any other name? Can we talk about that? Like, my God. He said, do you know what's going on with Ernest Williams? You don't think when everybody who has interviewed this lady or had any dealings, the word on the curb is that Sonya can talk her little tushy off, okay? Sonya talks a lot, okay? At the end of the day, you don't think that Sonya told this lady all her business, and then you saw the interview. Ma'am knows exactly this. First of all, this lady does PR. Okay, that's number one. She does P to the R. Okay, public relations. Now, it might not be Olivia Pope, but sis does PR. Okay. You don't think when he didn't just say random Sonya, he said Ernest Williams, Fonnie Willis, Rico Kid. You don't think this lady is over here trying to cap for almost getting off the bench Christina, whatever her name is, Christine Peterson? Sis is already in trouble. You think she wants to draw a line to herself with the mistress of the man on the RICO charges of the strawberry letter, Steve Harvey, and the city girl judge was over there naming every single law enforcement official in the city that she could think of? You think she's trying to make matters worse? And she's randomly being asked about Sonya Ratchet Durham Waller? She says she didn't know her, but we know different. We know different, right? Because we already know what it is. That's her homegirl, clearly. Because, I mean, she'd say it all the time when she's going over there to go visit Nesto, talking about, oh, yeah, me and Maddie are getting ready to go out. We're getting ready to go. We went to R&B Wednesdays. Now we know. If you go on that site, I dropped the link to atlpics.net, Every Wednesday, that photographer's over there at the Red Martini taking pictures. You know what it is. You know when you go to the spot and they take pictures. Back in the day, you used to get a Polaroid. Remember that? All my old school folk out here. Remember you go to the club and the picture man was outside or inside, and you buy like your 2 for 10. Now they take nice digital pictures and you just go to their website and you go download your picture, right? So Mr. Picture Man is over there on Wednesdays. Just all you have to do is go to his blog. Go to his blog. Or every Wednesday he's at the Red Martini, okay? And who was at the Red Martini? Them girls, okay? Them girls was at the Red Martini, okay? R&B Wednesdays. I was like, she talked about R&B Wednesdays. She sure did. I didn't know it was the Red Martini, but we know now because that's Madison's spot. Okay. But when Mr. Dennis said Ernest Williams, come on now. He could have said Sonia Rodriguez. He could have said Sonia Jones. He could have said Keisha, Sonia, Cochran, Sotomayor. When he said damn Ernest Williams, I'm sorry. Sis sat up there and was like, not today. I find it very hard to believe that ma'am was not on some, yeah, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like this has gotten, even I know this has gotten ratchet enough. And I'm rubber and you're glue, and whatever you say jumps off me and sticks to you. I'm not copping to that chick because first of all, maybe they don't even speak anymore. I don't know. But it's funny how the friend, Miss PR, is doing more PR and talking than the actual victim, but whatever. Anywho, but I just wanted to answer that question because more than a few people said it that, when Dennis mentioned the last name, that maybe she wasn't familiar with the name. But I'm sorry, as much, even if they only spent a little bit of time together, the fact that this woman took a whole entire hour and interviewed her and sat there, asked all those questions, and clearly you can hear that that's her voice and seems to know a lot about the topic. When she heard Ernest Williams and knowing that this lady was running up to the jail every week to go visit this fool and moved up here for that reason, you don't think she knew who that was? Come on now, let's be for real. So that's just a live answer to that question. And look, everybody look, and then also we can't forget that we have trolls in the midst, so people always want to have not just because they have an opposing opinion, but some people purposefully have a contrary opinion just because it's actually Sonya who has nothing better to do but troll comments and things of that nature. So we haven't rule that option out either. Okay, so let's just be clear on that. But if you missed last night's live, I was live late last night. Someone said, Fran, you must have had some trouble sleeping last night. I was like, sis, we were outside on yesterday. We were outside. But that just tells me you guys love to fast forward to the good part, which all of my videos, every part is the good part. But in the first 5 minutes, I told you guys we were out. We went out to dinner. We went to go see Bad Boys. We had such a nice evening. And we were doing our summer outside thing and not having to worry about time and like, should we get home at a more decent hour? Baby girl is going to be 13 in a few weeks. So we can actually go do a little bit more fun stuff and stay out a little bit later because Miss Ma'am is hanging out with her parents now. Like we're outside. We're able to go see a later movie and all of those things. It was very nice. So, but yeah, we got home. It was midnight when we got home, I believe. Anyway, girl, and then I got up and then I was being on my grown woman, big girl stuff and went live when I felt like it rather than like, oh, everybody's asleep. Let me be quiet because it's not summer. You know how I am. I try to keep it very cute, keep it nice and, because my husband works really hard. And on the weekends, I try not to keep everybody up. But last night I was like, it's summer. I'm gonna be real grown about it. And I'm going live. Um, even though it's after midnight, because I was trying to get myself prepared. And then we were actually talking in the garage for a little while. He was, hanging in the garage doing what, his little man cave area and enjoying, we were just enjoying a nice summer evening and staying up and being up late, right? Anyway, this has been the first weekend that really kind of felt like a weekend. Because sometimes we always have like, when you have a big family, you go out and got to go to family or something's happening. We had graduations and birthdays and things like that recently. So it was just nice to be able to like be on our own time. And this was a little bit of a carryover from last weekend because we didn't get to do everything we wanted to do. We did everything we wanted to do last weekend for Father's Day, but we missed a few things. So, we last weekend I ended up making a lot of food and we had company on Saturday. We grilled on the new grill and all that kind of stuff. We went out to eat last week. I feel like I remember. We did go out to eat, or did I cook? I don't even remember. Um, but we had a carryover of dinner, a movie, and some other stuff. So anyway, it's been nice. It's like still Father's Day, but it's Father's Day every day. Um, love your uh, late nights, but I'm on the West Coast. Oh, so it wasn't even late for you. It was still like 9 o'clock. Yeah. So that was cool. Anyway, guys, you guys are awesome. And I appreciate y'all so much. It was fun. And y'all don't think I forgot about Sarah Boom. I wanted to do it this morning, but I felt like, well, not this morning, but do that first. But I felt like if I came live and did not talk about Nesto first, y'all would be looking at me like, now you know what we're here for. So when I come back later, I want to get through these letters because I've collected this information for so long. I keep checking back though on the website to see if they dropped that 38-page manifesto, and they have not. Ooh, yes. She has new ones. Hold on a second. Let me go look. Girl, I thought I've been checking back to see if they put that 38 page from her hearing, and I had not seen it. Oh, let me see. Orange County girl. And I love Miss what is her name over here? The clerk of courts. Sis got this thing all the way together. This is the clerk of courts of Orange County, Florida. This thing is so well laid out. I love Miss Tiffany Moore Russell. Miss Tiffany Moore Russell got this website together. Okay. It is not even a joke. I love navigating that site because number one, they come through with the receipts. Okay. And it's easy to navigate, and it's not drama. Like sometimes you go to these municipalities to try to pull something up, and it may as well just say, what are you doing here? You know what I mean? Like, it's not user friendly. Ooh, they dropped it. Yes. This has to be from court. Let's see. Oh, yeah. And this thing is 58 pages, baby. The rantings of a mad woman. Okay. And I mean mad as in pissed and mad as in Coco Loco. Okay. Sis got issues. Okay. Thank you, Miss HLS, for dropping my cash app. Aren't you just so sweet? Thank you, babe. It's Bougie Gang. It's $ Bougie Gang. If you want to put something in the virtual collection plate for your girl, but don't feel obligated to do so. Okay, look at this, guys. Baby. Now, I don't know. I can't scroll too much because God forbid she has baby. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm not even on the right page. Hold up. Okay, yes. Yes. Ooh. Let's see. Okay, we'll go from the we'll start with this. This is what they talked about in the hearing. So this is perfect. I've been waiting for this to post. Thank you to the sis who mentioned it. I did not check in the last 2 days because sis stays up on those dockets every single morning. I check the dockets first thing to see if there's any new, if there's new posted. Okay. So yes, thank you very much. I was like, is somebody, what's going on down here? Girl, I thought Portia was down here on my feet. You know how paranoid I am about 2 Sundays ago. We had a snake in the house, and um that won't happen again. Okay. Look at that. Look at y'all. Y'all are so cute. Thank you for whoever dropped something in my Cash App. Y'all are sweet. Thank you for doing that. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Miss. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, DM. It goes down in the DMs. Okay. Let me do Sarah Boone, 58 pages, 6/21/24. Guys, if you could only see my file list. Okay. God. Okay. We're gonna go through this. This is damn 58 pages. Okay. I'm in awe because this lady, she doesn't have anything better to do than write. So let's get through this video. Let me take a little break and I'm gonna come back because I really want to get started with this Sarah Boone. I mean, there is so much going on with Nesto, and we do have court with Erica King on tomorrow, and there is stuff going on. Let me give you guys a brief rundown too before we get anything started. Tomorrow, I will be live early because we'll just be talking and seeing what's going on. Um, and we'll see what's what and what's going on. I don't know if Mr. Dennis is planning on being live from the courtroom tomorrow. I'm not really sure if he's covering that. I know he's been covering Nesto, but um my assumption is that Pam Esquire will be there, but I don't know if she's going to be going live. Typically, she most of the time goes live after the proceedings. So I don't know if she's broadcasting live from there or not. We got to do a Sarah Boone as a group. I'm waiting for you to look at everything, at anything new. So we'll just, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I got every single one of her letters, and I haven't finished all my research on her lawyers, but I have all of the names. I had to go like through every single entry and exit, and I think I downloaded each one, which I thought was going to be interesting too. Looking at the entries aren't so interesting, but the exits are. The reasons that they state why they are no longer they're no longer working with Miss Boone. So that's a whole episode. That could be multiple episodes in and of itself. Let me stop dropping my content ideas. But sis has been very thorough. The case has not completely gotten started, but of course, we'll get into the complaint, we'll get into the warrants, we'll get into all that stuff at a certain point. I feel like right now a good segue into the mindset of the alleged suitcase murderer, is getting into these letters, and we will find out about the lawyers, and we can hear from her firsthand because there's so much else out here to do your own independent study. And that would be the initial dash cam body cam videos. If you are following Sarah Boone and you have not watched the dash cam body cam, are you really here? That's number one. Number two, the interrogation video. Period. You got to watch it. Okay. From there, the court appearances, the hearings, she's off the damn chain. So any ones that are posted are typically, our flavor of entertaining. So yes, we got it. But yes, thank you so much to my good sis who just dropped me a Cash App. You guys are sweet, and I appreciate that because that goes directly to the type of stuff that we like, which are documents, paying for documents and subscriptions and access and things like that. So I appreciate putting you guys putting something into that jar, because that is very much appreciated. Okay. All right, guys, let's get into it. Phone Calls from Prison dropped a very entertaining video on yesterday. And it was entertaining. Sonya called Nesto slow, and I could virtually see him crying. I thought it was really mean, and I think annoying. I almost don't care anymore. Sonya is probably brutal to her men. She that was low, even for Nesto. I mean, I know nobody really cares about Nesto too much around here. Like, we don't really care about his feelings and stuff like that for the most part. I think a lot of people feel like Nesto is getting exactly what he deserves. And I can't say that I don't agree with that fact because, I mean, it is what it is. He didn't just fall up into the jail, right? Okay. So it's not without merit or warrant that he's sitting there having to account for some things and figure things out. But at the end of the day, Sonya, that was very brutal. Especially somebody who's always typing, I love you more every day, and da 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 this and da da that. It's like, that's not really what it's giving. But also, when you listen to the things that Sonya talks about, how she says she never really wanted to be in a relationship. And I get it. She's had some brutal relationships, literally. Um, but I think my observation is, I think I mean, and you guys know this too. I think we've all said it in one way or another. I think she's getting sick of him. I think she's getting sick of him, and it's obvious. She's talking to him less. I think she's using the YouTube streets as she normally does as the bad guy. So she's using YouTube streets as the reason why she's not calling, but she's not calling because she don't want to call. There's other things to talk about. You don't have to talk about people's business, and you don't have to talk about the case. Go. Talk about yourselves. Talk about how you feel. Talk about what you like. Talk about hobbies. The fact that she sits there and drags her daughter, drags her sisters, drags everybody, talks about the bloggers, talks about the lawyers, can't stop, tells him not to talk about the case, but she can talk about the case till she's blue in the face, is absolutely ridiculous. So she feels like she has nothing to talk about. And is that not so selfish? Because she says she's supposed to be there for him. She's not calling because she's broke. That could very well also be true. I don't know if she's broke. Like, I could say that's a good assumption, but I don't know if she's broke or not. You know what I mean? She seems like a nagging, get in your face, always negative type. Not even seems. I mean, just, the world's a horrible place. The world is evil. People are evil. Look at it. Da, 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 da. Ghost BX, I see you. This, that, and the third. Let me drop the member link for you guys just in case. Let me see. Let me get the member link. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to start the video, and then I'll look for that. Was I supposed to look for anything else? Anyway, I feel like, all right, let's get into it. And then oh, you know what? Let me link the Sarah Boone live. I already put up a live. So let me link that as a redirect, and then make sure to hit your notifications so we can go in there. The date is obviously not correct. I'll fix that in a minute too. What's today? Today's the 23rd. As you can see, but if you were to go in there, you can see the date. I had this set up on the 12th. Okay. I had this set up on June 12th. That's how long I've been waiting to do this. So my bad, y'all. But we're going to get to it. And I'm so glad the new document has posted. So that's even better. All right. We got that. We got this. I did the redirect. And I feel like and of course we're still not done with the text messages. Shame. I don't even think it's a May. Vicky, I think you're being so kind. Seems and May and all of those things. Because of course we don't want to make statements because we don't really know her. But I feel like it's safe to say, when you can see a body of work, when you can see like the scope and scale of what's been going on here, it's safe to make an assumption that that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I totally agree with you. And normally I would be like, well, we don't know that for sure. If there's a history and habits, if something is historical and habitual, baby, some say that's called pathological, right? It's in you. It's not on you, it's in you, right? Okay, let's get into it. Hold on. It's not on you, it's in you. What?
This video contains two jail calls between Nesto and SONYA from April 2nd and April 4th, 2024. In this first call, Nesto says it's clear he's being set up and has been in jail for
Oh, look, Paris. Oh, look how beautiful.
21 months for nothing. Take a listen.
Oh, was that Vegas or was that Paris? I just know it looked like an Eiffel Tower, but maybe that was not Paris. Because I'm like, wait a second, maybe that's not Paris.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I can eat it while it's hot. Hey. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
How are you?
First of all, my first impression, this whole video, he just sounds so damn angry. He's giving angry vibes the whole entire time. Am I not like?
All right.
Yeah,
All
he's
right.
pissed.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm okay.
You sure?
Yeah, just sitting here. That's all I can do is sit here.
I know. After I go, I got a meeting at the bank in the morning because the girl was off today for sunshine. I mean, not sun, tourist. Then I'll come by Thursday there.
Oh, okay.
And the phone company responded, and they said they're working on it, getting the phone record.
Okay.
Because I faxed them twice last week to get the record.
Okay.
So that's good.
Yeah. I'm just trying.
It's like the movie Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Has anyone ever seen that? If you have nothing else to do this afternoon after you finish watching this live and you're not into Sarah Boone, check out a movie with Steve Martin and Michael Caine. And then there's another lady, and they are all scammers. Okay, I don't want to tell you too much to ruin it, but in the comment that someone said, Sonya thought Nesto had money, and Nesto thought Sonya had money, and da 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 da. Check out Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. It's so funny. Like, it's make your stomach hurt funny. Now, I haven't seen it in a long time, but when I saw it, I've seen it a few times, and it always makes me laugh, almost like Home Alone or what was the movie with Robert De Niro? Was it On the Run, when he was a bail bondsman and he was trying to catch that guy who was a bookkeeper for the mafia? Oh my god, that movie is so funny too. Midnight Run. Two movies I highly recommend. Midnight Run. This guy's a bookkeeper for the mafia, and Robert De Niro is a bail bondsman. The movie is hilarious. Midnight Run. That's number one. Number two, a movie about some scammers, and the scammers actually meet up with each other and commence to try to scam each other, not knowing, because they're such great scammers, they didn't even know that each other are scammers. And now I feel like I'm even saying too much. So you've got to check the movie out. It's so funny. But if you watch it, you'll understand what I mean about this whole thing with these people, because everybody thinks everyone is someone, and it turns out that they're basically all cut from the same cloth. Okay. But it's funny. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels and Midnight Run.
Uh, just trying to get my head together. It's just so.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
Hard.
it's a lot. It's just crazy to me in my head.
Don't get stressed and get headaches from all that type of stuff.
Yeah, that's all.
You know.
It just
I know.
making no sense at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's clearly I'm being set up. It's clearly.
Oh, of course. We always try to find somebody to try to up their career.
Wow. How you doing?
I'm fine. I just ate, so I'm just trying to see how that goes. Because my stomach was upset earlier. And I have my friend, she's a flight attendant, Adele. She's coming in tonight, so she's gonna hang out with me today and tomorrow. And tomorrow you don't have visits, so that's why I said I'll come Thursday. And I gotta go to the bank anyway, so I wanted to make sure. Well, even though we can't really talk on,
Say that again. I ain't talked on the phone so long, I don't even know what to say.
I know, right? I know. I got like $10 on the other phone and 17 on this one. I'm like, he need to call me because I just got money sitting on there.
Oh.
And plus, I heard your voice.
When it comes down to emergency, I call. I'm gonna call. It's just right now. I ain't been able to talk like I want to talk. I'm gonna break it off. I was gonna do that anyway. I'm gonna
just write a letter.
Yeah, man. Because this.
Just write a letter. That's the only way you can do it. Just write a letter.
Yeah.
But whatever you do want me to tell Joe, just text that to me. So I can just copy it and send it.
Yeah. I already got it wrote out. I already got it how I want to do it. Because it ain't right. Shit ain't right, man.
But if you send it to me that way, he get it immediately.
But I mean, sending it to, what's Joe gonna do? Joe works for the public defender. Joe can't move heaven and earth. Joe is not a miracle worker. I don't even know what they think is really happening. Like, Joe, what's Joe gonna do?
Like, you get me? When you text it to me, I copy it and he sees it's from you, and then I send it straight to him.
Okay. Well,
and that way it goes straight to his cell phone. I just text it to his cell phone.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's the fastest way you'll get it.
It ain't
or I can email it to him.
This shit ain't right. This shit is not right. It ain't right.
What is Joe? Joe's not even the lawyer. What is Joe supposed to do? Joe does nothing. Joe, I don't want to say Joe does nothing, but he's not the lawyer. He is the investigator. The lawyers, I'm sure, says, hey, I got a lead on a tip regarding Mr. Williams. I need you to go get me a report together on this, that, and the third. Like, oh, Mr. Williams is concerned about the bloggers, right? Something weird, right? And then he'll say, oh, okay. And then he will go and take all the information that Bible Lady and damn Ponytail ran to them and go get everybody's personal information and do all their weird stuff and figure out it's a bunch of stay-at-home moms and tread lightly. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what's going on. You know what I mean?
It ain't right.
Mm-mm.
Not at all.
You'd be surprised. People don't care. They just don't care. They don't care. Everybody, a lot of people are just pawns to people. That's all it is. Just like when they send people to war and die. It's just a pawn. It's just a pawn. They want the land. They want the riches, so they send thousands of people over there to die for it. And it's just people that are just pawns. It's just how people want to use you.
Yeah, Joe works for the state of Georgia, aka the people, because that's where they get their check from. Is that particular public defender fund? Baby, that's just another state job.
Get ahead in life. That's all it is. It's people using people to get ahead. It's just different versions and different levels of it.
Well, how you doing?
Fine. I was just sitting here trying to figure out, saying just stuff. That's all.
Okay.
I'm good. I can't complain. I'm doing the same thing. Nothing. Nothing. Doing nothing. I'm doing your stuff. Right. I'm doing your stuff. So that's basically all I do. Wake up and figure out, what I need to get. And, I reached out to the person that's doing that lawsuit with the inmates that's been there longer than 45 days without getting indicted. They did a big lawsuit with that, so I reached out to them today. So just, it's just a lot. It's a lot, but it's a lot of outlets right now,
It's a lot of what?
outlets. It's just a lot of people. I mean, it's just a lot. So,
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I
so.
get you. Basically, what you're saying here, there's a lot of folks out here just being screwed around.
Yes, exactly. You are one of many. Like just when I listened to Judge Manning do her bond hearings, it was so many people sitting in there 30 days, 90 days, 120 days.
I find that hard to believe. She couldn't even watch Judge Manning when Nesto was going for a Judge Manning bond review. When Nesto was going for bond and Bible Lady would call her and she was what? Asleep every single time. But now you are studying and watching and reviewing and all of the things. Now you're up watching bond hearings. Why is that? Why am I finding that oh so hard to believe? Let me find. I haven't used this in a minute. Let me go find a lie. Girl, a lie does not care who tells it.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Yes, there is a hearing tomorrow. You should have that on your Bougie Gang calendar. Okay. We're gonna go through this one time and one time alone. Okay. You all should already have these on your calendar. Tomorrow at 9:30, Erica Kang is putting in her plea. So please be in the midst. We will be live at 9:30. I don't know who else is going to be live, but I'm going to be live at 9:30 and we'll just sit and talk until we get some news, okay? At the end of the day, what we know is the day has to end and the details I'm sure will be posted within 24 hours in the clerk. We know that there are people who are boots in the courtroom, and we will be sitting on our boots in the clouds type ish. And it appears that Erica will be present. I don't know if Mr. Dennis said he was going to be there or not. I would really think as if you're covering this case, you'd be missing a lot by missing this hearing. But again, YSL is a absolute mess. So missing there is also missing a lot. So I'm sure Sir will be busy on tomorrow. So hopefully he'll be able to bring the proceedings live. But girl, we don't know. Anywho, Tuesday at 10:30, it is YouTuber Keisha Kaylee and Midland Credit Management. And I think this got canceled. Yes. So what was on let me take this off my calendar because I already have it in July. The divorce proceedings were posed to be on Thursday, but that got moved to July 25th. So let me take that off the calendar. I think I just documented in there canceled. I think I've left it on there just for documentation purposes. Hold on a second. Let me just edit that and just put a big canceled on here. Yeah, that was canceled for 7/25. Let me just update that documentation. But really, most notably for this, for purposes, is tomorrow 9:30. And then if you are keeping up with the shenanigans in Atlanta, on July 5th is going to be Joseph Greer's first appearance. Joseph Greer is the gentleman who hijacked I guess 15 people, 15. He killed someone. And also one of the folks that were hijacked is a employee of the district attorney's office, if you could believe that. Sir isn't going anywhere. I don't even, I mean, he deserves his process like everybody else, but with all the things that he has set up, he's not going anywhere. She says she doesn't watch any news, but she's constantly relaying stuff from the news. She is duplicitous in her actions and speech. Yeah. Her walk and her talk are not lining up. Okay. She's not aligned. Her words, her walk does not match her talk. Okay.
And I'm sitting here like over like little simple cases where it's like, come on now, you know you can let that man go. You know you can let that person go. You know you can just or have a hearing and get the case over with.
Why do you care so much about what these other people are doing? When they come knock your head, when they come knock your block off, then you're going to be mad.
It's like they have such a huge backlog and they don't give a fuck. Let them sit. I don't know if they get money for the bodies in that building.
No, they do. That's how.
What do you mean you don't know if they get money for the bodies in the building? I've heard you say 25 times that they do. So which one is it? Now you don't know? Like you said that they did. That's what you said. Haven't y'all heard her say that it's a money thing, that they're stacking them deep so that they can that's how the city is making money? And now you're saying you don't know if that's what they do? You're just speculating now? But that's what you've been saying for at least a year. Okay?
Get paid. That's how they fund everything.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, that's how they do.
It's just crazy. You fed that to him, and now he's feeding it right back to you.
I'm not making nothing up, man. I ain't even trying to sound like I'm trying to sound like the victim and all that. I'm just telling what I see because I'm in here. And I know how the thing goes. So it is what it is. Man, I seen my other lawyer that I seen him on TV today. If I was in another county, I would have been gone. I've been out. My case would have been gone. Everything.
Yeah.
I just love how these criminals, and I'm speaking in general, these felonious folk these folk who are used to this felony lifestyle are so used to just working the system that they have become accustomed to just the inconvenience of charges and the court system, that they just know it's just a matter of paying for the proper representation and that they are out scot-free. But people are tired. People are tired of having their pockets on flat from ferocious type people, from ferocious felonious folk, and they want officials out here who are tough on crime.
The one said it was corrupt. Yep, that's what I saw today.
Really?
Yes, I did. Handling a case today with the little boy at the school shooting. Today, it's all on the news.
Oh, I'm telling you, this guy that murdered in Cleveland, he murdered his girlfriend, then arrested, tried, and sentenced in all of 4 months. And
so is that good? Is that acceptable justice for you? Is that how it's supposed to work? Or so it's working in some places according to the SONYA plan of a pat on the back and a kick in the butt. So you're cool with that happening in Ohio, but when it's not your boo on what you think is worthy, now so what do you want? You want everybody to get a slap on the wrist, or like this person clearly is getting a slap on the wrist?
He's still sitting.
And he's still sitting. Okay, so it's like, come on now.
Yes, sir.
Still sitting.
Yeah.
Like this man committed the crime. They arrested him. They let him go. They investigated. They rearrested him. They tried him. He got convicted, and he's gone. And he's still sitting there.
Yeah.
And then my friend, she was a juror on another case that was a murder case, but the boy didn't do it. But the prosecutor just so adamant, and the judge was like, well, I started to dismiss them off, and I'm sitting here. She was sitting there like, this is crazy. They found him.
She said, and guilty. I was sitting there, girl, it's a lie.
And then the judge made that stupid comment. And I'm like, I had a feeling like you sound good.
So your friend was a juror, and then you even placed yourself. You see how she's no wonder her stomach is shot. She takes on everybody's issues. Okay. She's a weirdo. I hit that back button one too many times. Ridiculous. She has nothing to talk about. I went jogging. I went and worked out. I made a lasagna. I mean, something, nothing. I'm going to paint my apartment blue. I went looking for some flowers, or I got a job. I mean, I get that she doesn't want us knowing her business, but sis, somehow your business makes it out here. So you may as well tell the business you want people to know rather than the business that you don't want people to know. Oh, you think Bible Lady's running her business? Is that who it is? I didn't know that. Interesting, interesting. All right. Let me see what's going on here. It's like, why are you not cooperating with me, computer? Okay. I feel like it's okay. Give me just a second, guys. People are telling her business. Thank you, SM. Appreciate it, boo. Hold on. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Uh, what is going on? Patty, thank you for gifting a friend. How sweet. Oh, that's what I forgot to get was the member join link. Okay. All right. Are we back? I'm like, StreamYard, are we good now? Okay. I guess I had to go run to use the bathroom or something because I'm like, my God, what's going on here? We gonna avoid that back button.
Nothing up, man. I ain't even trying to sound like I'm trying to sound like the victim and all that. I'm just telling what I see because I'm in here. And I know how the thing goes. So it is
Oh, of
what it
course.
is.
Oh, somebody must have left the
It
back
is
door
what
open
it
because
is.
there's a
Man,
fly
I
in the
seen
house now. It's so
my other
annoying.
lawyer that I had. I
Patty,
seen him on
thank you for
TV today.
gifting a
If I
friend.
was in another
Let's see.
county, I would have been gone.
Is the back door open? Wait, it's not open, is it? Okay. Girl, them damn snakes, baby. Patty gifted CND's granny. CND's granny. Oh, I see you. I see you. Okay. CND's granny got gifted. Okay, guys, drop some Sundays in the chat, y'all. Y'all have so many emojis. I know you don't have bingo yet. I gotta work on that too. Um, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Thank you, sis. Thank you for gifting a friend. Okay.
I've been out. My case has been gone. Everything been gone.
Yep.
The one said it was corrupt. Yep. That's what I saw today.
Really?
Yes, I did. Handling a case today with the little boy at the school shooting. Today is all on the news.
Oh, I'm telling you, this guy that murdered in Cleveland, he murdered his girlfriend, then arrested, tried, and sentenced in all of 4 months. And you still sitting.
Yes, it.
Still sitting.
Yeah.
Like, this man committed the crime. They arrested him. They let him go. They investigated. They rearrested him. They tried him. He got convicted, and he's gone. And he's still sitting there.
Yeah.
And then my friend, she was a juror on another case that was a murder case, but the boy didn't do it. But the prosecutor just so adamant, and the judge was like, well, I started to dismiss them off, and I'm sitting here, she was sitting there like, this is crazy. They found him not guilty. And he got out, and then the judge made that stupid
Girl, the lie doesn't care who tells it.
comment. And I'm like, I had a feeling, like, you sound dumb, because every day a person sitting in jail, the people are stressing. It's hard on everybody, not just the person in jail. And then, that little kid was in his 20s, early 20s, and didn't do it. You know how they just, pick up the first person and throw it on him because they don't really want to solve the case. That's one of them. Can't be outside because you fit the description. We don't, people don't really want to do the work anymore. And I think everybody in the defense, probably defense office, is waiting for what do you call it, a plea to come, and they just sit down and don't do shit. And when a plea comes, they talk you into taking a plea. So that case is over, and just plea everybody out.
Well, that's what's going on.
That's what it seems like. Cause the little stuff I ask, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah, we ain't doing that. And then I talked to the other attorney, the one that came down there to see you, and he was like, well, I'm proactive, and everything you're doing is correct. I would have did everything you're doing. I would have went and got the phone records. I would have went and got that. I would have went and got that. He was like, he said all the attorneys is just not par. Just not par.
I'm in here with it. I see it every day.
They just waiting around for a plea. That's all it is. Just plea everybody out because they don't give a fuck. And then they keep y'all in there so long that y'all desperate for a plea because y'all just want to get out. And that's how they do it. They give y'all fake ass charges, hold y'all in there, and hopes of.
But okay, so at this point, he does not have his RICO yet because this is April 2nd. But the funny thing to me is, okay, the RICO's coming. Ain't nobody giving you a plea deal on a RICO. They're just not. You think did they give out a bunch of plea deals? Maybe low level involvement in YSL. Maybe they gave out some pleas. So they gave immunity to like Copeland, a few people. I don't even know. But at the end of the day, ma'am, you need to really stop because you really don't know what you're talking about. Sassy, thank you so much. Just because it's Sunday, I appreciate you, sis. Thank you. Okay, guys, check your emojis. Let me see what we got in here. Check your emojis, guys. If you have emojis, let's see. Let me see if I can't. I'm sure I'm not going to be able to get to it now before you guys can. You guys have something waiting for you. Let's see. I did it. I think you should be able to see it. Why don't I see it? Oh, yes. There you go, Canvas. Yes. You see it. Bingo is right there, guys. You see that? Bingo. Can I get some bingos in the chat? Bingo. Bingo, 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 bingo. Okay. When you guys hear something, when it's like, okay, bingo. Okay. Make sure to drop those bingos. Okay. I just did, there's no time like the present. So I had to go ahead and I said, let me go ahead and do this right now. And I need it to be nice and bright so everybody can see. Okay. Let me see. Let me drop the member join link. Okay, look at them bingos in the chat. BINGO. Okay, let's do member join link. Okay. Is this right? Let's see. Member join link. Yes. Okay. Bingo, 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 bingo. You like that, don't you? Yes. Bingo. Okay.
We'll wear them down. So by the time we get to this, that, and the other, we don't have to come up with none of this evidence or any of that because we're going to just wear them down and then offer him a plea, and then he'll just leave. And if once you take the plea, you can't sue because you're sitting there admitting to it.
Okay.
It's just a game.
Exactly. So the key is to not, if you're not guilty, don't take a plea. If you're taking a plea, and the judge is going to ask you, were you coerced into taking this plea? Has someone promised you? Are you pleading guilty because that is in fact what are you pleading guilty because that is in fact that you are guilty? Like the judge has a whole entire speech that they go through. It's not like you just plead guilty and it's like, whatever. They will ask why, and sometimes they'll still have you sit there and admit to what you are pleading guilty for. So you can't come back and be like, I was under duress, I was being coerced, I was blase blah. No, ma'am. It doesn't work like that.
That's all. They need to. You got court when, Monday?
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Just check your thing.
Okay.
All right. So, listen. I love you very much. Yeah. That's all I can really say right now. Keep yourself strong where you're going.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's it. Cause this right
What
here.
did the doctor say?
Huh?
You been to the doctor?
I go back tomorrow.
And what are they looking at? Could it be all the stress you're dealing with?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely stressed because I'm not stressed. I'm stressed because
You're stressed.
of the due process has been violated. That's what I'm stressed about. And
The game.
but no, I done wrote all these letters to these different people. I ain't calling them names. They know who they are, so I'm not calling them names. And I asked for certain things to be done because I know it's a certain time limit. And they reset me again. That shit wasn't right. Reset.
Oh yeah. That's what they did. That they dismissed and brought it back just to reset you.
No, they didn't ever dismiss it. That's a lot.
And they still got the old case sitting on it. Sitting on you too.
It's on there. I ain't making this up. You can pull it up. Everything's on video now. You can pull it up. I'm not making this stuff up. So I'm just that's all I can really say. Brain just stagnates right now. Yeah, I think.
Make sure you text me what you need because I don't want to say anything on my behalf. I just want it to be you say whatever you need to say, and I'll send it to him.
I got that part. I got. Yeah, I understand what's going on.
Because it don't count unless you say it anyway.
I know.
Because they'll say, well, she's not a true family member, so we can't, so it's got to come from you.
No, I
could send it, but it's got to, he's got to read like it's coming from you.
I got what I'm going to say because it ain't right, man. It ain't right, and it ain't getting in front of nobody who's not listening. That's the problem. When nobody's listening, and on top of that, you got to have somebody who understand. Yeah, you might can know the law, but if you don't know how to talk, it don't do you no good anyway.
Right.
It ain't gonna do you no good. Over the law say that don't do nothing if you don't know how to talk with the law. That's the problem. So I'm making 21 months. 21 months. 21 months for nothing. That's the irritating part about it. I'm in here for something I didn't even do. Have no clue what the fuck these people are talking about. And I'm drugs to the mud. Now, this is the killer part that really pisses me off. There's nothing I can do. I ain't killed nobody. Murderers.
No, they purposely didn't give you an interview.
No, you have CP. They say that you essayed someone aggravatedly with aggravation and all of the things. And you've been running around and scamming folk out of United States currency, vehicles, and other things, according to Madam District Attorney of Fulton County, Fonnie T. Everybody can get it, Willis. Okay, that's what Sis said on WSB TV, SBV TV in Atlanta. My favorite Atlanta. Well, so many are my favorite. Atlanta News First. Mark Winnie. He's a fave. Okay. So many. I almost feel like I live in Atlanta sometimes. So much has been going on in Atlanta. I feel like I know what's going on in Fulton County more than I know what's going on in Mecklenburg County, the county of Mecklenburg. Okay.
Because they didn't want you to alibi yourself. They wanted you to sit in there because they knew they could play the time game. That's why they stagnated your charges. And every 2 to 3 months, they kept throwing on a new charge when they could have did everything at one time because they were trying to play the little time game. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all it was, and it's just a time game. So that they can just drag it out.
Every time I go to up on here, it's the exact same thing since day one. I got it all wrote down, and they got it all mixed all over the place. So I don't know what's going on right here. That's all confusing. No, I got it all wrote down. every time,
I got
every
it
day,
all wrote
every
down.
hour,
Bingo, 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 bingo.
everything, every
Hey,
word
real
I say,
paralegal. Hey, boo,
I got it
hey.
wrote down. It's
Yeah.
documented down.
He got it documented down. Okay. He got it documented down. And a real paralegal just came through. Okay. A real one. Shouts out to a real one that just became official. A real one, a real paralegal. Would you mind dropping some bingos in the chat, please? So everybody can see you. Thank you, sis. Thank you for
I'm not
supporting.
making none of this stuff up. So it is what it is.
You
Yeah,
feel
I'm
like a kid in a
frustrated. What
candy
can I
store?
do about it? I
Yes.
gotta wait till my time. When my time comes, that shit could be 2 years from now.
So, no, you're not trying to look at that. Do I have all of the transcripts?
Do you have the utter gall? She's asking him if she has. How would he know what you have? You're on the outside, ma'am. You're over there with Bible lady who's at the damn courthouse every day. How is it that you don't know? If you are Johnny on the spot, girlfriend in charge, why do you not know if your case file is complete? Baby, didn't I just tell you guys I have every single one of Sarah Boone's letters? I didn't have the 50 some page one because guess what? It just got posted on the 21st, which was what? Friday, okay? Sis didn't check the docket yesterday. So whenever this got posted, sis missed it, but I bet you someone says to me, and I'm not even a girlfriend, I've got every letter she's posted. I have every entry and exit of all of her attorneys. Like, I don't have every document, but when you are watching a case, you kind of, it's almost impossible to have everything. And probably the legal teams are the ones that are going to have everything. But if you're watching a case, if you're a court watcher and you're really into it, you're going to have the type of documents that are interesting to you, right? My point is, Nesto is an interest to you. And the fact that you don't know what you have and you don't have everything tells me you're not as interested as you are playing on these phones. You are saying that because, again, can I just say it one more time? That walk and that talk are not matching up. Okay. Now, looks like a duck, acts like a duck. It's a duck. Okay, fine. That's true. But the interested legal, paralegal, all the things, no, ma'am. Because if you really were working on his case, you would know you have everything and you would have reviewed it. You would know that you know that you know, right? Since you don't know that you know that you know, I know what I have. I know what I've downloaded. I know that I've got all the warrants. I know I'm up on this case because I follow this case. The fact that this woman has been sleeping with this guy, this is supposed to be her man. Once again, the bloggers are more aware of the facts of this case as they are being presented than she does. All she sits around and do is speculate and pontificate and makes this man go crazy because he seems to think he's that because he has someone who bought into his innocence that he actually is. Okay. She's buying his innocence talk. And we all know that this man is fugazi. He's lost his mind. Okay. He's lost it. He don't know what he's talking that silly, crazy talk. Thank you, Golden Pearl, for supporting. Thank you for supporting this channel and what we do over here. It's much, 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 much appreciated. Thank you very much, sis. We appreciate you.
I'll talk to you.
I'm gonna make a copy of it and send it to the guy who I've been with the news, who's been doing a lot of the stories on Fulton County. So,
Even if it's Mark Winnie, Mark
um,
Winnie finds
Okay.
out he's getting a RICO, that's
Yes,
over.
I don't
Okay.
even really want to talk anymore. This should just be just more and more mad I get because it ain't
and
right. It ain't right. It ain't right.
I
It
didn't
ain't
pin
right
it the first time. Let me.
at all. And the evidence that I got, I'm supposed to be
Okay.
free
It's
right
pinned
now.
now.
Right now.
yeah.
And you know, I
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about. I just saw old boy manager shot and kill somebody out his place of
Right.
business All that,
Mm-hmm.
I get all of that. But the prosecutor did not want to go further with the case. I've seen murderers in here get bond way less than what I got with criminal background history. All of this is straight bull.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Gang charges and
Yep.
all on top of it.
He thinks that because he's just mad. That's it. He's just mad, and I get it. But at the end of the day, sometimes there's things that are above and beyond your understanding. Maybe when remember what Celie said, till you do right by me. Miss Shirley said from the book of Payback, until you do right by me, you gonna come up short. That's from the book of Shirley. Till you come up right by me, your ass staying in Fulton County. I want my apology and I want my money back. Okay? Y'all putting bingos in the chat?
I've seen it from my own
Seeing
eyes.
the bingos in the chat
I got
is
to just convict, but no, I've
hilarious.
seen it
Okay.
from my own. I've been in a courtroom.
Can you start writing down names?
Can you
Because
can you start writing down names? I've got Bible Lady taking down names on the internet, and then I need you to write down names in the jail so you can officially get beat up. Somebody finds his little piece of paper, his tablet with names on it. They're gonna be like, "Why you writing names down? What you got my name on this pad for? What you got my name on here?" Oh, I'm trying to send it to my lawyer because we trying to start. My girl, she owns KOD, and she trying to get a class action. She trying to get some class action. And if we we not only we gonna get out of jail, we gonna get some money. We gonna get that class action. She's something like a lawyer. She not a lawyer, but she's something like a lawyer. She in the strip club office manager business, and I'm sending her y'all name because she gonna get y'all on a class action. Okay, we gonna get some money.
yeah, I need names.
Names of
I
what?
gotta have some names.
He said names for what? Like, would you need some names for? How's he gonna sit up there and give out names at the jail? You don't think people are gonna hear him talking about people? They're gonna be like, "Are you something like a snitch?" What are you writing names down for? What is you doing, sir?
examples of what you're talking about.
It's all on TV.
Okay, well,
He said,
I
"I don't
don't
have to
watch
write. It's all on
TV. I don't
TV.
watch that local
It's all
news
on
stuff.
TV."
Okay, not a problem.
Just
Okay,
keep.
not a
I need
problem.
all the names.
Sonya, you've been listening to this man talk for 22 months. And now now you want him to do a science project for you, do a sociology paper of who's in jail and why. He's told us plenty. But you haven't been taking notes. You've been half asleep. I don't know if you've been smoking, drinking, what you've been doing. But now you're asking him to write a damn sociology paper using real life examples in the pod. And you want him to have that type of paperwork in his bed so people can sit there and someone can grab his pad and sit his behind down and ask him, why are you collecting names and stories? And why are you talking about that on a phone or putting it in an envelope? I heard someone say that the other day, an envelope, and mail that somewhere. They're going to think he's some type of snitch.
Think of
Thank you, Danny
everybody that's
Boo.
in there. All of that. I need all of that.
Yeah,
Okay.
You just got gifted by Danny IRL. I'm gonna need for you to drop some bingos in the chat. If you just got gifted, Sonya B, you just got gifted, sis. Drop some bingos. Okay, let us see you in the chat, hun.
Like I said, one thing ain't gonna make a difference, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 situations makes a difference.
man, all you got to do is go to their case log and tell you that. You're talking about.
It's kind of hard to kind of like. Did you get me to try to find something? you on the easier end because you right there when I'm talking to them, and you can be like, oh damn, for real, and then name, you know what I'm saying? And all you need to give me is a name and a date of birth, and I can get it from there. I can get it from there because a lot of people got the same name, so I just need a name and a date of birth.
Yeah.
You know.
And
the more I'm telling you, the more better because you're not the only person getting screwed. You get me? Yeah. So one can cry and get attention, but if 10 people cry, you're gonna get the attention. You're gonna get the attention. But hopefully everything will go like it's supposed to tomorrow. And I hopefully by the end of the week I can get the phone records. And then too, Apple is
Sis, what is you talking about? This is what I would be concerned with. The fact that you've got all this man, even though he's in the clink and his credit report probably is fucked and probably a damn 350 credit score and everything. What are you doing with all this information? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of people's information doesn't need to just be laying around. You know what I mean? You're getting his bank records. If he's got Zelle transfers and stuff like that, that has other people's names on it and stuff. Like, that's why I tell you what, PayPal, Venmo, all of these social kind of pay to pay sites where you can kind of once remove your banking information from people that you have to deal with, Cash App and all that, it's absolutely necessary. Sending people money from your actual accounts is almost like just like, are we still doing that? You have got to have you have to have at least one peer-to-peer service. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. I don't know what else is out there, I'm gonna be honest. That's what I have. I have PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. Any of these peer-to-peers, you got to, because people having the last 4 digits of your damn good debit card, Zelle, thank you. But you can use that through Bank of America. So if you have a BOA account, I'm sure other banks use Zelle too. So Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, you got to be one removed from your actual good, even if it's your Play Money account. You know what I'm saying? Like I do a lot of stuff. I have a lot of subscriptions for my social media. Girl, that is on my account that's linked to another. It's all a very specific, because I don't like that stuff getting mixed up with anything else. That way when I know I use that, I use it with peace of mind that is all one kind of line of business, which is social media business. And that's it. That's all you got to. Because there's so many people. You got this numbskull who was out here doing the most. Now he's sitting in jail for 2 years. He gave power of attorney to someone who has had run-ins with the law about using people's information, dishonesty type stuff on a felonious level. And this chick got people's information, even if it's just Nesto's. But I find it hard to believe he's dealing in banking with other companies. These women are sending him money. You know, it's going to show it came from such and such name at such and such account. Like, I would really be concerned. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy what's going on here. Okay. Hello. Hey, boo.
Everything.
Okay?
I'm just saying. At it from your phone. And then I got a friend that's, he's like a hacker.
Girl, you know, all of our credit cards these days, you can get a ghosted account. You can not a ghosted, but what do they call it? Like your temporary internet account. They give you a additional card number. So say you've got your plastic plate you keep in your wallet, right? You can actually get another card number, which is basically just like your internet purchase card number, right? So you can use that without having to get a whole nother account. They just give you one specific for whatever you want to use it for, right? Girl, a virtual card. Thank you. Yes. So there's so many options available. I just when I hear this type of stuff that these guys got going on, it just makes my head just like, oh my God. Like, it gives me a little bit of anxiety, but I'm not nervous because I know that I've put those parameters in to protect myself. But I'm telling you guys, like it's these you got to listen to what's going on here because on top of all of that, where is she disposing of this paperwork? You're getting all of this stuff from the bank and it's got all kinds of information on it. Where are you keeping this stuff? And then when you're ready to dispose of it, where is it going? Then what do you have it just sit in the back seat of your car? Like, come on now. Like, this is crazy. That's why some jobs, they don't even want to let you take some jobs out of the building because you may have very sensitive information, company data that you just don't want floating around.
Person that, knows me and everything. And he's helping me on some other stuff too. So, because I'm thinking if they release your phone, I feel like they're going to do something to it. But as long as it's not, I can get everything deleted off of it. Because you need the text messages. But a guy was telling me another way I can get them because that's going to tell the tone of all of these situations is those text messages.
I know it is. This whole situation is.
Mm-hmm. And they know it because they read them. They went through all your phone and read all of that stuff. So they went in there knowing what the tone was. And they knew.
Yeah.
They knew what it was. But because you had a prior, you was an easy mark. That's all. You got your prior and he's guilty because you did this. They try to rat on that prior.
Yeah, but I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty at all. I'm not guilty at all.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. All right, then. Ernest, you doing okay yourself?
I'm fine.
But everything I told you see, I wasn't lying. Everything I done told you since day one.
Everything I done told you is coming at the truth.
I ain't making
It's all the truth. I ain't making this shit up.
Yep.
Everything I done told you has came to light.
I got some other stuff too from that time frame. So I got specifics so I can pull on when they come back with the records, I can pull and it'll show me when exactly conversation started because I got the number that person had at the time.
Yeah.
Because I got your contact. Yeah, so.
No, I understand.
Did you guys hear Diddy deleted all of his content from Instagram? And I mean, if the feds or Homeland Security, because it was Homeland Security that came through and went to all of his homes, a month or so ago, they already got all of it. Now, why he would delete it, if people are, sometimes people might want to use, so like how we were using Nesto's timeline to see, do our own little investigations. Obviously, we don't have access to Facebook or Meta to say, hey, can you give me all his Facebook and Instagram? But yeah, just know the feds and APD and Fulton County, they already have all that. You know what I'm saying? Just like Diddy, why Diddy deleted all his stuff? It doesn't make a difference. So just like it doesn't make a difference that Diddy did it, sis, it doesn't make a difference that you did it because at the end of the day, they got it. Okay. They got what they need. And if whatever they don't have, they can get. Okay. Rest assured, trust and believe, know and understand that no matter what has not been got can be. Okay. So yes, I just want to throw that in. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They ain't gonna come see me this week and be some bullshit again. Like I already know what I'm gonna do. So just look out for
you need to.
Okay, Shirley's information. I'm sure Shirley has gotten a good identity theft blocker on her account. Period. I mean, and if she doesn't, let's be for real. Shirley's credit score was like 630. Nobody's running amok with her credit. You know what I mean? Sis ain't sitting on no 850. Okay, sis is credit challenged. And also what I can say is this: when I looked at some of the documentation regarding the dispossessory over at Vista Ray, regarding the Bent Creek property, ma'am had LifeLock on her check stubs. Yes, thank you, girl. I'm free to be me. Why are you all up in my head, sis? Girl, you guys know me so good. You guys know what I'm going to say before I even say it. My God. Yes, sis has LifeLock. She's paying for LifeLock through the job. Okay. Yes.
Right.
No,
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
got it.
Don't.
Let me tell you, my husband got a LifeLock. He got identity thefted in two ways. He had a cousin who did a lot. If you've been around long enough, you know what happened. Also, one day he went to the gas station and somebody did some sort of flim flam on a pump, and that ended up working itself out too, because they ended up getting a couple of people at the same time, and he went immediately to fill out a police report as soon as we did that. And because there were a couple of other victims, and I guess the people were sitting around and waiting at the gas station, girl, they had them suckers on film. Okay, they caught it all on film, the people going to alter the tanks. So it all got reversed very quickly. They skimmed his card. Exactly. It was weird how it happened, but luckily, because like I told him, I said he reported to his card company. I said, babe, you got to go to the police. Like, you need to, on your way home, you need to go ahead and do a report. I did a preliminary report. I went right to the website of the police department, and he basically told me exactly, what happened. I went ahead and put it in, and he handled that business. And luckily there were a couple of other reports, and then they were able to see what happened. So when he notified his bank, they were able to they went ahead and, just off the face of everything, reversed and, took care of everything, because everything had been filed, and the police detectives and all of the things were able to vouch, um, that there had been a situation. So boom on that.
Don't. When you go to court, don't let them get the last word. You
No,
need to tell her that too. Don't let them get the last word. When they come off with with crazy shit out their mouth, try to use computer and images. If that's what they saying they are, they need to go ahead and indict right now on that. They don't need to wait
these
because
folks,
it ain't no evidence. Y'all.
Indict what? They need to indict right now. Like, can you believe this woman, how reckless she is? Who wants to be indicted? Let me go. I'm sorry. I know this sounds crazy, but I would rather sit for 2 years and have them say, you know what, we're letting you go free, scot free, free and clear. Um, Rather than sit up there and say, indict me, indict me. Let me have to go to court, do this, that, and the third, move hell and high water. This girl is stupid as I don't know what. Okay. Who wants an indictment?
Had the same situation for over a year. You need to indict on that right now. Indict on that case right now. There's no way. There's no reason for you not to. There's no other evidence you need. It's a cut and dry situation. You said this is what it is. You got my computer. You got my phone. Let's go to court. It ain't nothing else to it.
his thing, it don't work like that. It don't. I've been telling you for months and months and months.
Mm-hmm.
It don't work like that. These folks set your shit up under the table, stacks and stacks, and we'll get to.
Oh, thank you for mentioning that. So yeah, what I wanted to say on top of that, he ended up getting LifeLock, and literally every time he wants to open an account, um you got to call those people and tell them what you're getting ready to do, and they open the credit for a period of time to be able to, and I think they almost call him back to verify. Like, it's very much like manual process, that if you all of a sudden decide you want to open an account somewhere or do some business that involves your credit report, baby. But
We'll
it's
get to.
good.
We got.
It's good if you've been identity thefted, or you've got one of those names. Like, if you have a very, very, very common name, even though your social security number should not come into play, but you just never know what's going to happen. But yeah, LifeLock is good. LifeLock would drive me crazy. However, I do get alerts immediately anything that happens to my credit, so I would know right away. I pay attention. I look at my credit report a couple times a month. So I'm very much in the know on what's going on, and that's another way to keep your credit safe. I'm sure all of you know this, but for those of you who don't, checking your credit report pretty much after you pay your bills, things like that. That's what I do. I definitely look at least once a month. Um, Also, yeah, and then LifeLock is really good. The thumbnail is sending you.
I'm stuck now.
Or even Judge Ab. I forgot who your judge is gonna be. Somebody told me.
His name is
Would have told you. Who would have told you but Bible lady? Somebody. I forgot who your judge is. Why is it once again, this is number 2 in this phone call. Why is it when you're the one who gets the dig? You're the one who gets the dig. You're the one who's on the phone with him all the time. How is it that you don't know who the judge is? Why is it that other people, I wish there was someone out here who could tell me, I really don't wish, but if there were, baby, I would be like wondering why. How are you going to tell me something about my man? I don't know. Can you tell me where that works at? How is it that people know? How is it that people know more about the case than you? And you sitting up here right now. I love you. 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 I can't wait to be with you. Oh my God, I love you. Da, 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 da. Okay, now who's your judge? Okay, someone told me that. Like, girl, that just does not make sense. What's wrong with you?
Brooks. That's his name.
Yeah, starts with a B. Yeah.
I don't
No,
know
it
who that
doesn't.
is.
It's done
Yeah, I
away.
don't know anybody down there, but I'm gonna have a conversation with
That's okay. You ain't got to.
I'm gonna have a conversation with he said that's okay. You don't have to girl, she's always I think Nesto in this call on top of any others is really realizing how much with the shit she is and how much she's not doing anything at all. Do you hear that? Do you hear what him saying? That's okay. Hold on.
Do all that talk because I already know. They're all in your
Yeah.
right now. That's okay. You ain't got to do all that talk.
But I'm gonna have a conversation with
That's okay. You ain't
She's always gonna do something, gonna have a conversation, and nothing ever comes.
got to do all that talk because I already know. They're all in your right now.
all day, every day. So I mean, it's cool. I mean, at this point, I disconnect. I stop watching and looking, and the best thing is not
That's
to
a
pay
lie.
attention to all of that because all that.
That's a lie. Not when Bible Ladies live and you're sitting up there in the live talking to all the people in the chat. How are you disconnecting when you're sitting in her live? Does she even have a wrench? I wouldn't be surprised if she got a wrench.
It's reality TV to them. That's all.
Yeah.
So if that's true, which it is, why do you care? You shouldn't want anyone to care more than that. I don't want anyone caring more than that. At the end of the day, this is a reality TV show to us. And that's very true. Nobody should care more than that. When people are driving up to Cobb County Adult Detention Center, that's when it's like, I'd be concerned. You can't go see my man, my man, my man, my man. You can't go see mine. Huh. Which mine's not there at all. Mine's here. But at the end of the day, figuratively, no ma'am. Because I think she doesn't want to see him. She did have a wrench. She was blocking people once. She even said you. Okay, so yeah. That wouldn't surprise me. Anything for the exclusive. Girl, I just want these receipts. The receipts to me, I don't want to deal with anybody forget. Let me tell you something. I had an exclusive situation once, not situation, but I had an interview with a mommy. This lady came up on my platform and lied. She lied so much, it pissed me off. That lady lied. She misrepresented herself is more like it. But that's when I told myself I will never do that again because you don't know what people want to use your platform for. And I was just that's why I have no interest in even debunking what we debunked it on yesterday. Okay, and I said debunked it. I did say it. Folk lie. Folk have their own agenda, and folk don't always tell the truth. Okay, bingo. Okay, go Roro.
That's all it is.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Well, no worries on that.
Who?
No
He
worries.
said no worries. Sonya, you'd have been better. You'd have been more cool saying, I'm cool with that. Or, okay. No worries. That's he doesn't understand no worries.
On that. Just send me what you want me to tell him.
Yeah, okay. We'll get that in a few. All right, thanks very much. What you say yeah, something else to say.
Nothing. I'll put it in. I'll write you on that. I'll send it in the mail.
All right, okay. All right, later.
I love you, bye.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
In this next call, Nesto asks Sonya to call a YouTuber about a Bible verse. Sonya gives her opinion on the CP charges and talks about people being wrongly convicted. She goes on to say that she gets a lot of support from strangers concerning Nesto. Take a listen.
Hello?
Hi.
How you doing?
Hey.
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Can you call the person that seen me the other day? I wanted to, if you can ask it for me. They gave me a King James, and there's a verse that they asked me to read, so I couldn't get it all. So could you call them and ask them to send it to you real fast?
Hold on a second, guys. Let me go to this real quick. So we know that they just talked on the phone, right? What time was that? Let me just see. She didn't have a time on there, but it was 4:02. Okay, so 4:02. So 4:02 after this phone call. Let's see what happened here. Hold on. Girl, we're going to the text. We're going to the supplemental text. Hold on. All right, so that's good morning. Good morning. Good morning. That was 4:02. Call me on the 404. So later that afternoon, call again on 404. So maybe that happened. I don't know if that happened or not. 4:02 at 21:25. Send me some new pics of maybe I will feel better today. I love you. I'm upset the way things are going. That's all, baby. I miss you. Same time. Hold on, me. Okay, love. I will send you a pic. I miss you more. This is 4:02 also. I don't know if this is what's supposed to be. Oh, that can't be for Joe. This is from Ernest. Send me a pic of you and them headlights. I need some excitement in my life. Sheesh. I feel like my manhood is going through the ground, and make sure there are new ones. I will send you the forward message to you in the AM because it's too long and it won't go through tonight. I've got all my facts together for her to present in preliminary. There should be no reason why she can't deliver. It was good to hear your voice, but it irritates me that we can't speak how we want, even if we want to make love on the phone, baby. He said, even if we want to make love on the phone. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. I didn't know he was going to say that. Is he talking about phone sex, you guys? Ew. 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 Yuck. Ooh. He said, even if we want to make love on the phone. How can he do that on the phone? Isn't everyone sitting there? Girl, this is a hot mess, okay? Baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Did y'all catch that tea? Bingo. Child's getting steamy. It's getting nasty. Take a picture of them water balloons. Okay, girl, we had to take a little sidestep from the phone call to get up into this TT. Okay. Girl, he said, even if we want to make love on the phone, can't even do that. LOL. I want to be excited for the evidence, but it seems like it's going to be held up. So I'm just going to stay patient. And then I'm trying to figure out what moves you going to make or who you plan to get the info to in order to have me released, because as you can see, the DA doesn't care about the truth. You have a wonderful night though. PIXPI. What is Pix? Oh, Pix. Ha ha ha. Good night, lover. Sometimes I don't care about YouTube in our business. It's our life. Oh, okay. Good morning, handsome man. Love you. All right. Is this going to be what's for Joe? Jeff just left the bank. I know something no later than tomorrow. It was information missing from the form. Remember, let me know what you need Doug to know about court. State to Hannah, the court not to concede to charges. The computer was used. There was a video stored in the computer, date of the download and last date opened, IP address, the lack of hair and hand size doesn't determine age. Girl, she's so stupid. Dismissal of the charges. Plus, what was the reason for the dismissal and the new charge? What is the judge name? I will write them. I love you. Uh, Bible lady sent a visit for you tomorrow. If you don't want to see her, just don't go out. Shaking my head. My visit is Sunday now. Oh, is she mad because Bible lady got a visit over her? Do you see that? Sylvia said a visit for tomorrow. If you don't want to go see her, just don't go out. Shaking my head. You see what I'm saying? But some people, the expression, a hard head makes a soft ass. Okay. Okay. All right. Is this for Joe? All right. Let's see. I sent to Doug. Okay. So this is for Doug. Let's see what he has to say. And then we'll get back to the video. Okay. Um, Let's see. Questions for preliminary hearing. If Ernest Williams had only had a body warrant on July 6, 2022 from the previous investigation and was observed walking around a parking lot taking pics and videos of prospective rental properties. That's one of your scams too, sir, allegedly. No longer operating the Ford F-359, but I guess he meant 350. Why then, after his arrest, was the truck impounded versus allowing Williams to have someone of his discretion come to recover the vehicle? Why was the vehicle searched after Williams was taken into custody? In the process of this improper search, what compelled the officer Fields to confiscate a laptop from the vehicle? Let me see. To confiscate the laptop from the vehicle, how did the laptop relate to executing the body warrant and relate to the theft by deception charge in which the warrant derived from? The vehicle did not belong to Williams as it was registered to someone else, correct? Which his wife. I mean, just because it's registered to your alleged wife, at the end of the day, that's still you. And you two are married. So even if you two reside at two different residences, there's no book that says if you're married, you have to live up under the same roof. Sharon Collins, thank you, sis. I appreciate you so much. What a generous gift. I appreciate you so much for doing that. Thank you for gifting some friends. Okay. If you just got gifted by Miss Sharon, would you mind dropping some bingos, please? Okay. Drop some bingos in the chat. 5 people just got gifted. Operation Green Chat on a Sunday. You guys are doing amazing. TD Will, coffee is brewing. Forget me nots. Ale, go and cash. Okay. Drop them bingos. I see you, Cash. I see you, Alego. Danny dropping Sundays. Okay, 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 okay. VIP lady. Damn, y'all enjoy. Hey, Tracy. Hey, VIP lady. TD Will. Drop them bingos. The bingos are so cute in the chat. I love it. Okay. You guys are awesome. Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Sharon. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it. Okay. So let's get back into this real quick and then we're going to go back to the video. So my bad. I just felt like, you know what? This is good. I like using the text messages in this way because it gives us a little supplement to the videos. Okay. So the vehicle did not belong to Williams as it was registered to someone else, correct? Well, the someone else is your wife that you bigamized. Okay. So how does any content found there in the vehicle belong to? You can have, look, this guy is so warped thinking. So you mean to tell me I loan my car to somebody and they put some stuff in my car, or they have their gym bag, their backpack, all of a sudden it doesn't belong to them? Nesto, that bag didn't belong to nobody but you. Them dildos, the liquid V, all of that stuff. That's you, boo. And you already claimed the computer because you said that your wife, whose car that was registered to, is the one who bought you the computer. So why are you trying to say it's not your computer when she bought it for you because your debit card didn't work? So how does any content found in the vehicle belong to him? So he's saying because he was driving someone else's car, nothing in the car is his. How exactly did Officer Fields determine who was operating the vehicle if the windows were tinted, rolled up, and due to the AC blowing during July, which is the hottest month of the summer, while supposedly driving past Pine Grove Road? Is Fields suggesting that she just recognized Williams from a glance in passing and decided to follow him? How was Officer Yasasenko conveniently on the scene such a short period of time to pull up behind the F-350 at the same time as Fields? Because they work together. Who knows? Like, everything's a damn conspiracy for this guy. Were these officers already surveilling Mr. Williams? And if they were, she said that they were. She said that she had a month-long investigation going on, placing them conveniently on Pine Grove Road simultaneously. And was it a mere unintentional coincidence? Okay. So, okay, that's the genius. Okay. So she sent that to Doug. I just woke up, miss you. I was watching this series last night. Lots of sex. It was good. I sent it all to Doug. She said she was watching a series last night and it has lots of sex. Oh my God. Okay, I love you. How are you doing? My love. My love, you. And how is your day going? There are 3 paragraphs. I want to make sure you get all of them. Also sent the case supplement report for the change and the circle date, which is incorrect. Pull the report out so you can match up the information. My aim is illegal search and seizure, which some of the questions are directed outwards. I'm also down to my last $5. LOL. There ain't nothing funny about being down to your last $5. Oh, let's see. Also make sure you inform Doug that this is all to be forwarded to Hannah ASAP. After determining the tag came back to Mrs. Strawberry's name, what would the initial traffic stop purpose have been? Mr. Williams, well, they knew that that was the car that you drive. Never exit the vehicle to walk to the property on Alpharetta Highway. Is there body cam is there body cam is there body can cottage of this encounter documented? I'm sure. Did officer disclose to Williams while he was in the back of the patrol car that she was made aware of the warrant because she observed the black Bentley in the driveway at 980, which is considered to be suspicious, and they resulted in them running the plate on the Bentley? Any conversation between the engagement in the patrol car would and should be recorded, correct? During the investigation, did investigators determine that the laptop actually was owned by Williams at any point? Whose name is the laptop registered to? Has anybody from the discovered images been proven to be underage? Can the lack of, okay, and hand side determination, is that what he's writing that. Were there any found in Mr. Williams' email box? Was Williams' internet search history researched to make a determination to the possibility of these images being downloaded by him? And what IP address made the download of said images? He could have been on an encrypted website. Like, we don't know. Clearly, the same bond exists for a charge twice, which has raised the total bond amount significantly higher than it was previously. That is a major error which needs to be rectified. Okay, sir. Okay. Okay, AI. All right. All right. I think we're okay. All right. We read what supports that period in time. Let's just go back to the video. Now we're at April 4th. Is it April 4th or April 6th? She has April 4th on here, but on the thing it said 6. Okay, let's go with it.
You want a King James verse?
No, it's a King James. It's a King James. It's a verse she wanted me to read.
Telling.
This call opens up and Nesto is calling Sonya to ask him to get a hold of Bible Lady because Bible Lady gave him some verses and he, of course, never writes anything down. He says he has it before she goes. And then now it turns out he doesn't have it and he wants Sonya to get it. Okay.
In this next call, Nesto asks Sonya to call a YouTuber about a Bible verse. Sonya gives her opinion on the CP charges and talks about people being wrongly convicted. She goes on to say that she gets a lot of support from strangers concerning Nesto. Take a listen.
Hello?
Hi.
How you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Can you call the person that sent me the other day? I wanted to, if you can answer for me. They gave me a King James, and there's a verse that they asked me to read, so I couldn't get it all. So could you call them and ask them to send it to you real fast?
You want a King James verse?
No, it's a King James. It's a King James. It's a verse she wanted me to read, so I need to get it because I can't find it.
Oh, you need to know what the verse was.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll find out what it is.
Okay. When you gonna do that?
When you want me to do it.
When you're not busy.
Okay, do you see how she's bothered? She might have her new man over at the house. She might have her little sexy man friend over there, and she's said, "Look, I got to take a call from my uncle real quick. Okay, can I help you? Hold on a second."
On your time, I don't want to be just by me. I don't want your time to be just by me.
It's always about you. What are you talking about?
Yeah. But hey, yeah.
Yeah, it's all about you right now.
Yeah, you could.
So they got back to me and they told me after 24 months they can't retrieve it.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
That makes no sense.
I know, but on the other thing, yeah, he put in a special order for that, so I'm gonna get that. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Because remember, it's 2 things I was trying to do. So yeah. Okay. So yeah.
How long?
But it's probably a week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably a week. Hold on, let me find out about the King James verse.
This is funny.
Nobody's putting phone numbers on this phone. Now, hold on real quick. How you feeling? What you eat today?
Huh?
How you feeling?
How you feel? What do you eat today? You eat steak over there? Nah, I had bologna sandwiches. Hey, Make Beauty Forever.
Same thing.
Hey, Boo, hey.
Yeah, same thing. Different day.
Nothing changed. Same thing every day.
See that guy that got murdered in Fulton County, I guess last.
Hey, guys, did you see the guy who got murdered in Fulton County? Can you believe it? I mean, damn, nothing ever good, right, TD Will? Nothing is ever good. Chocolate for Cheryl. Okay, chocolate for Cheryl.
Sweet.
Yeah, that look like that thing like it's about to
Hey.
start.
Wait a minute, hold on. They said he been in there since 2020. What is that King James verse you wanted Nesto to read?
That was Psalm 71, verses 11 through 24. 17 through 24.
Say it slow. Psalms what?
Psalm 71, verses 17 through 24.
Okay. You got that?
No, I can't understand what you're saying.
Psalm 17?
No,
21.
Psalm 71.
Psalm 71.
Verses 17.
Verses 17 through 21. 24.
If you yell at me one more time, yell at me again. Yell at me again. That's what I would say. Yell at me again.
You know, I don't know nothing about the Bible.
Well, you better learn something about the Bible.
You got that?
Yeah, Psalm
71.
yeah, through 21.
17 through 24. 17 through 24.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah, I guess I
I can text it to you. Just let her.
No, he got it. I was making sure he got it. I don't need it. He was hearing me. So, okay. Yeah. All right.
just
Sure.
write it down.
Okay.
And make sure.
Why I gotta write it down? I thought you knew the Bible, dude.
I do know the Bible.
I'll text it to him. Apparently he's slow.
That let me tell you something. This whole clusterfuck of toxicity, Bible lady yelling at Sonya because she don't like her, and Sonya over it with Nesto and talking over and like under him, calling him damn slow. Like, what? But that's okay, because you know what I'm saying? Like all these people deserve each other. Let me get some bingos in the chat. They all deserve each other. Then that's on some bingo. It's bingo.
All right. Thank you. That's all I called for. Bye. Psalm 71.
Okay. So Bible lady doesn't get to say, hey Nesto. Like Debbie, hey Nesto, what's up?
17 through 24.
Yeah, okay. I got it.
Yeah.
He's getting ready to cry, y'all. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. He seemed like he was about to cry. I know he got to be sad on that one. Sis shut you down. You sitting over there in the lockup and ma'am shuts you down. Where's the man crying? Girl. Let me find the man crying, because, okay, that's Nesto right there. Like, I got a bunch of fucking idiots on my team. Oh my God. I got idiots on my team and they don't even like me anymore.
You sure?
Yeah.
Miami hurt you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
Yeah.
1971.
I got it.
Psalm 71.
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
17 to 24.
Yeah, okay.
Are you reading that book cover to cover?
I'm reading what he asked me to wait when I wake up in the morning to read. To keep me going. And
That's good.
yeah, it makes so much sense, especially what I'm going through right now. So I'm not worrying about somebody talking about negative. That's nothing. I'm staying focused right now. What's gonna happen? So
stay focused. Anything that clicks in your head that don't make sense, make sure you write it down.
Yeah.
For Monday.
Yeah. I'm already ready on that. So
make sure.
Yeah, trust me. I'm already ready. I'm already ready. Yeah.
And think about everything that ever transpired going to court before, so that doesn't happen going to court Monday. All those times that somebody should have spoke up behind somebody speaking lies.
What now?
Did she come see you yet?
Oh, no. No.
Whenever that prosecutor tell a lie or say something, tell her she need to go to you. And if it's false, she needs to correct them in court on the record. They need to be corrected on the record. Don't sit there and let the man lie on you, and she sit there and accept it. Because the judge is just refereeing and just listening to the point. And if she let a lie lay like before, then that's going to be a problem. So you don't have to speak up for the record.
Yeah.
Don't lie. You don't have to speak up and don't sit on none of that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, sit up, don't slouch.
Yeah. I get it. I understand.
Yeah. Sit up, don't slouch.
They're just putting up with each other. They got nothing from nothing leaves nothing. But you know what? He's not all she has. I mean, she has turned off her family, but at the end of the day, you can always get your family back. Look at Shirley. Shirley turned off her family and she got them right back. And as soon as she made a decision, right? She could get her daughter and her kid back. I'm sure they're just frustrated with what she's got going on and probably a little bit embarrassed. Ma'am is embarrassing. She's a whole fucking embarrassment to me. So I'm sure she could be fine if she decided to get her head back on straight. But as long as she's out here with the foolishness and she's talking about everybody and, doing all that what she's doing, I'm sure that's probably why they're like, you know what, whatever. Anyway, but good point. I think that they are definitely tolerating each other, but SONYA does have more options than Nesto does. Even Nesto has options. I mean, he got Miss Naomi, he got Bible Lady. So it's not the same type of option, but some of these people are just waiting to take a front seat and don't mind running around and being secretary, okay? Girl, they don't mind being secretary. Some of these chicks out here waiting for a good secretary job, okay? And the opportunity to move up to the first chair, okay? Okay.
I came over here to this hotel to charge my car, and it's getting charged, so I have an hour. It'll be ready.
Who's Naomi? Okay. We went over that. So the last time we did a text message video, there was some information came out. There's a lady who is, from the comment section, and she's sending money to Nesto. I can't go through the whole thing right now, but go ahead and get caught up from last week. We did a video. We did 2 videos back to back where we went through the text messages, and there is a lady named Naomi who has been sending money to damn SONYA, and SONYA's putting it to Nesto's books. Yes.
Ready in a half an hour. So I'm just sitting here at this hotel in the lobby waiting for my car to finish charging. This is nice. I'm just chilling. It's a baseball game that started at 7, so I'm just avoiding the traffic.
Yeah.
Please, that Naomi's not SONYA, but there is a lady out there. You think she wants people? So okay, so enter a plot twist. What we know is that there is someone who's named Naomi who's been coming for who's been donating. So just that's what's been going on. But yeah, people are playing in the chat about who Naomi is. But Naomi is the next Shirley. Okay. Okay.
So
sending care packages for her
back,
boo.
I'm staying in Cobb County.
Okay.
Back to Cobb County. Yeah. And then I got it all set for my son. I'm moving him Friday. So I'm moving him Friday back to Florida. For real, this other guy I was talking to, the guy at the bank was telling me he's trying to get out of Georgia too. He said he's never been in such a place where so much black on black hate and how crooked it is here.
Oh yeah.
And he a banker. Look, he a banker. He was like, I'm going to Florida.
Yeah.
I'm moving to Florida. I'm getting out of here. He's an older guy. Well, he's about 40. He was like,
so this to me is interesting. So April 4th, she says she's moving Tomas back to Florida. So it almost sounds like Tomas doesn't even have a say, but she says Tomas is going back to Florida. Do you know what that means to me? She's leaving soon. Maybe she's not gonna stay in Atlanta. Why would she stay in Atlanta when her boo boo is going back to Florida? You know, Tomas is her ace in the hole. Okay, she's not gonna be there long. Sydney and the granddaughter aren't talking to her too. She's gonna go back to Florida. She's been looking for jobs in Florida. She's out. She's just setting up her backup system so that he can have people, but none of those people are going to go over to that Cobb County and sit for a visit other than Bible Lady. If Naomi shows up, I'm gonna hit the floor.
This he said, I'm not trying to get caught up. He was reading us and he paid attention to what's going on and stuff, the court systems and all that stuff, and he was like, he said, it's just amazing. You think you were going to a black city where black people are in power and you think it's going to be a safe space. He said, but they're worse than the white people. They're more racist against black people than the white people are. And I was like, you ain't told no lies at all. At all. It's crazy. They're okay destroying their own people. No, we ask for in life is just fair treatment. You know? Yeah. That's it. Nobody asking for nothing special, but damn, can you be fair? I don't see it. I don't see it. But yeah, I'm moving him out of here. I don't need him in no fucked up ass state or county. But yeah, they said that boy was sitting in there for property damage. Something about property arson or whatever. He was sitting in jail at Fulton County since 2020.
What?
Yeah, yes. Yep, been sitting in there since 2020 on some property damage. Nobody, don't even hurt anybody. Then nobody died under that. And then he ended up getting stabbed and murdered in Fulton County.
Wow.
Yep.
That was it? That's the only charge?
That was it. Yep, sitting in there for 4 years.
Why would he sit in there for 4 years? That makes no sense.
Because he probably didn't do it. That's probably why. Because if they had the evidence, he would have got indicted. He would have went to court, and he would have went to jail.
Hold on.
But they sit innocent people.
Hold up. Wait a minute. You're saying this man sat in jail for 4 years without no indictment. Is that what you're saying?
That's it. You know, once you get indicted, the clock ticks. You understand how that goes, right? Once you're indicted, there's a clock.
I got that part. I'm going.
Okay, so if he's been sitting in there, so if he's been sitting in there for 4 years,
he said, I understand all that. I'm going through that right now. She is the Grim Reaper, but they're getting really frustrated with each other. Do you guys, I mean, this is just, they're very much like nipping at each other's heels right now. It's like they're an old married couple without the benefit of couple. They are really nipping at each other at this moment.
I'm telling you right now, with no bond, they said, or they get a bond was so high. I don't understand that part, but I didn't look his name up. But if you're sitting there for 4 years, it's clear that he had no bond. I mean, no indictment. And
she's just sitting there making stuff up at this point, and even he's like, okay, can you stop lying?
They had no evidence, but they like to sit you in there. And I'm assuming he was innocent, because if they had evidence, he would have went to court. He would have got, processed in.
He may have mental problems. Fonnie says that if someone cannot pass, not so much that they're passing a competency test, but if someone is in there on psychiatric hold, there are people who they can't let go, but they also can't move forward with if they're not able to help in their defense. And there's a handful of those people there. And they test them regularly, and they're getting psychiatric help and assistance, but they can't advance them until they're able to actually stand trial. And that's just the reality. There was a interview that happened with Fonnie, and she talked about that aspect of the backlog. So we don't know what she's talking about. She could also just be good old fashioned lying. So we don't know.
If he was actually guilty, I have to look at what makes sense and what you're going through too. So if, just like the judge said, if y'all so gun ho that he did it, let's go with the indictment. especially on the CP charge, that's cut and dry. You got a computer, you say this is on it, let's go to court. It shouldn't be 2 years, shouldn't be 3 years, shouldn't even be a month. That guy, and like I said in Ohio, murdered that girl in October 23. She's been sentenced. Once trial got sentenced, and it ain't even been a year. Ain't been a year. So why are you still sitting in jail on a computer charge? There's no investigating past that. It's just, this is what it is. This is what we say it's on there. Okay, well, let's go to court. What's the problem? If you're saying this is what it is, it's been over a year. You've held that thing for 2 years now. So there's nothing more you need. It'll only take a week for a computer expert to come and tell you what it is. That's it. Just schedule an appointment for somebody to look at it. So if y'all trying to say this is what it is, let's go to court. Why would you drop it and bring it back and reset the clock? That's a lie. We know it's a lie.
I'm just listening.
Yeah.
I'm just listening.
I know.
You can say whatever you want to say. I'm just listening.
I know, because I'm just my opinion. It's just my opinion. But
you can just say what you want to say. I'm just sitting here listening.
Go to court. Boom. Let's go. We got the evidence. This is a sure thing. Boom.
The man hadn't talked to anybody in I don't know how long, because no one's calling, no one's coming, no one's going. This man, all she does, she calls and does a damn drive-by every time she calls him. Sonya is purposely being counterproductive to punish him for what he said to Dion. Simple as that. Yes, she absolutely is she's a horrible, miserable ass female. She's horrible. She really is. So, but she was doing this anyway. Like, let's not let it, kind of escape us that she wasn't any different. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she has definitely ratcheted up a notch. Also, the fact that she's still mad, not only just what he told Dion, but also lying to her. And I think also settling in with the reality that what the blogger said is true, that we have a very good read on what's going on. And I think she's pissed that folk were right. Okay.
But
yes, thank you for that.
Tactic is when they throwing people in jail just for a body count, just for a number. So every body count that they get in there is a number for them, a check for them. So the more we put in jail, whether they did it or not, they don't care about life, human life and family. That's why they put people in jail the way they do.
That's why.
Care about true innocence or true guilt. So
she just won't shut the fuck up. Like,
tell me something different. Hello. Yeah.
Now this part trips me out because it's like, sis, who are you talking to? Okay.
Nothing. I'm still here.
Okay, well, go on, handle your business.
No, I'm gonna right back to that.
Okay.
And he's ready to get off the phone. When is he ever ready? Okay, you go on, handle your business. He's done. He's gotten used to not talking to her now, so he's ready for her to get off the phone.
No, your name is not Yvette. You so silly. Nothing. But anyway, how you feel?
You talking to me?
I'm talking to you now. I hung up with Yvette.
Oh, how I feel?
How do you feel?
Ain't nothing. Ain't
Different
nothing.
day, same shit.
Yeah, ain't nothing. I still feel the same way because I know
Different day, same shit. You see what's going on?
Yeah.
You see what's going on?
Yeah, my time comes.
Yeah, I mean.
That's it.
It's like, man, what is wrong with you? She's so rude, right? But that's what he wanted. This is his karma for what he did with Shirley. So he's basically, this is what you chose over, look, she's barely talking to you now anyway. And Shirley was busy because she was working to try to pay for all your expensive ass lawyers. So now you're not talking to anybody. You chose Sonya because she had all the time in the world for you, but have you with busy ass public defenders. But you had a wife who didn't have time for you, but she was working to make coins to pay for expensive lawyers. So what was the better decision? and you're still sitting there lonely. Okay. You should have just got into your papers and learned how to read and do all of the things, because you would have been sitting there lonely anyway, but you would have had a paid attorney and you might have been going back home to Shirley. But because you decided to pick Sonya over everything and everyone, you sitting there with $5 in your account, alone, no one to talk to, and damn near losing your mind.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I was watching this one video and the guy was explaining it, and it just sounded like a lot of things are repetitive in certain counties, and but it made so much sense where he was saying how they falsely accused him of a crime that he did not commit, and they held him in there. They held him in there for as long as they could weaken him so that he would take a plea. Because now, when you sit in there for so long, he was saying, you just itching to get out at any time now. Like, just get me out of here. And so a weak person or a person that don't know no better would just take the plea just to get out, But he was like, no, I'm not taking the plea because I didn't do it. You're not going to put this on my record. You're not going to put this on my face.
Look what I found, guys. This is hilarious. Ah, bingo.
And so he ended up eventually going to court, winning, and suing the police, suing because of course they had to make the file look like he did it, so they couldn't honestly do that because he didn't do it, and then he had to sue the prosecutor because they were part of it.
You can't sue the prosecutor. You have to sue the state, the city, the municipality. These people are not able to be sued individually unless they have done something criminal or wrong and they're removed from their jobs and now they're out here by themselves. Other than that, if they're within the confines of their job and they're doing their job as they are doing their jobs, as they were asked to do their jobs, you can't sue them as a person. If you're going to sue the prosecutor's office, then you're suing the prosecutor's office. You're not suing the individual prosecutor. They are doing their job. It's not personal. It may feel personal, but they are representing the city. You cannot sue Attorney Joe Schmo because you're mad because they prosecuted you. You're suing the city. Okay? Like, come on now. Like, she's so dumb.
Because they withhold evidence that can free you. That's the problem. When they withhold evidence that could free you, or certain things that
he told Bible lady that he doesn't believe in karma. He doesn't believe in that. He told all of us that on a phone call. Bingo, 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 bingo. Bingo's our new favorite. Bingo, bingo, bingo.
They know what it is, so they're all they're all in bed together with the whole gang. They don't give a shit. But he got his case found not guilty, and he ended up suing everybody involved and walking away with a check.
That's her ultimate goal. She is a troll out here in this world. She is one of these trollish ass crumb snatchers. This is my opinion. Who is always looking for an opportunity to file some papers and pick up a couple of bucks off the floor. Okay. She's coming for any and everybody's money she can come for without having to earn it herself. Okay.
All of that stress, all of that everything. The reputation, the loss of time, being in jail, everything his family had to go through, because it's not just him that's stressing. You're stressing my mother, you're stressing my sister, you're stressing my whoever partner, that he has, stressing my children. You're stressing everybody involved. And so, we follow this one channel. And that's all they talk about for the most part is people that are wrongfully convicted.
Well, I guess I'll fall right on in now.
You and a lot of other people.
Yeah.
You and a lot of other people.
It's coming, though. It's coming. It's coming. My time coming. The truth is coming right on out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's all right. Sometimes you get tired of talking about it, but you got to keep talking about it so you can find something that you know going to help you. So.
Do you hear the music in the background? Sis has gone out to dinner. Do you hear this? She is out to dinner. She is going to have a meal. Okay, listen.
Exactly. All right.
Yeah.
You always gotta look at other people's lives and learn from that too as well. But a lot of people reach out and you know, support you. Trust me.
What you say?
It's a lot. It's a lot of strangers, of course. You know, that support you.
Oh, okay.
I get a lot of texts, you know, messages and emails about you in a positive light. You know, at first they were listening to the negative blogger, but then they got to a point where they just couldn't hear it no more. A lot of them, and they would come over and be like, "Oh my God, that got exhausting. The hate is just so overwhelming and unnecessary at this point." They're just trying to figure out why.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, they must not want to they must not want to listen to the topic anymore at all anyway. Because at the end of the day, like, come over to where? Come over to your Instagram where you don't post? Where they're coming, so they don't want to listen, and they're up on all of the quote unquote negativity, which means that they're still listening, but they're coming to your Instagram page where you don't post anything. Can you make that make sense, please? That doesn't even make any sense. How coming over where? To what? To the channel where the moderators are fighting and abandoning ship and asking for Cash App refunds? Is that what you're talking about? Where the head of that channel doesn't even want to do the content anymore either? They just want to post I don't even know. I don't even know. Whatever. Not my problem. I don't believe that's another I don't believe. I don't believe that. I don't believe it.
But me, I get dogged out all the way around. Nasty Nesto.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
If they don't know nobody involved, or they just going on and on and on, and they was just like, it's just exhausting. So they just like, I'll just come on over to your side because all of that hate.
I'll just come over to your side. Those people, those type of people who are doing silly stuff like that, I'll just come over to your side. How stupid is that? Anybody who feels that way that needs to write, like, did anybody send a letter when they subscribe to a channel? Why are you sending a letter when you are unsubscribing? Why are you sending people messages that have nothing to do with you or anything? Like, what happened when you can't just watch a YouTube video and go on about your life? People can't just watch a YouTube video. Oh, I need to be part of a club. I'm not a person on my own. I got to be part of a group all the time. I just come over to your side because it's so negative. Have you ever heard of find another content creator that is interesting and add some additional content to your watch list? That doesn't even sound like a normal human being. I'm so glad that the majority of the people that follow my channel have interests outside of this topic, on top of everything else, and a host of content creators that they enjoy. See, that's what happens when people are out here trying to be everything to everyone. I can't be everything to everyone because there might be a time where sis isn't feeling well. I remember when I got COVID, I was sick with COVID for like 10 days. I tried so hard. I was so out of breath. My lungs were like, if you don't relax, there's comes a time. I never thought there would be a time where I just could not, where I just could not. And that was a time when I just could not. I couldn't. There are content creators out here that are so insecure that you cannot go watch anywhere but on their channel, and then they don't post for 5, 6, 7 damn days. Okay. Are you kidding me? I have so many channels. I think I'm subscribed to damn near about 1,000 channels. I enjoy watching lots of different types of YouTube. And ain't nobody gonna tell me I can't. That's ridiculous.
It got me to wondering, what is it all about? You know?
That's why that Modageddon happened the other day. People want to have people like their own, I don't even know what you want to call it, but that shit is weird. Okay. And that's why Modageddon happened the other day that we looked at. All those people were so mad because they putting way too much, way too much into a situation. I'm not even gonna say a person. I'm gonna say that clusterfuck of a situation. Way too much time and energy in that. Spread the love around. Hmm.
I don't know them people.
Okay, exactly.
None of them people at all. That's the thing. Don't nobody involved. No, none of them people, and it is crazy.
Right. This is entertainment, not a church, not a lifestyle. It's entertain. I mean, YouTube can be somewhat of a little bit of a lifestyle for a lot of people. People really enjoy. I enjoy YouTube. I enjoyed YouTube so much. I hit the go live. I created channels. I went from doing one whole entire career to doing something else and really discovering a talent. Um, it's interesting, but it should not be the only thing. Okay.
With all of the unnecessary hate, but I guess it's entertainment to an audience to be that messy.
Modageddon, like Armageddon, the moderators started arguing and fighting and confronted the channel holder and basically put the channel holder in the hot seat. We talked about it a couple days back. Just go to the playlist and probably like Tuesday or Wednesday, something happened. It's all in there. But it was weird, and I don't even want to talk about it right now, like just to be honest, because this call is taking us forever because it is quite draining. I cannot believe this is like a 50-minute phone call, and literally, like, we're almost 2.5 hours in. And sis got to cook dinner soon. So let's get this done. But yeah, if you want to know what happened, it is in, I would go back 2-3 days. I would say probably to Wednesday or Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, we talked about it.
And immature and just it's crazy. But again, I don't even go on that stuff or listen to that stuff or even consider it. And then you got strangers that try to come and give advice. One girl was saying, she said, you don't.
When SONYA was touting herself as a paralegal, yes, I looked into it as far as just knowing what the criteria was. And based on the criteria for the certification, I knew that was not her. That she did not have that type of, that she was not a professional, that she was maybe some sort of a paralegal or something, just kind of on the job trained, maybe some sort of assistant, some sort of legal secretary, something. So yes, we know that paralegals are very well educated, trained, have most of the time either have an associate's or a bachelor's degree. It is an actual profession backed by professional organizations, etc. So we know, yes, absolutely, and that is not her.
Look healthy. Do you think, what are you getting out of this? I was like, well, I'm sorry. When you help people, do you do it with the mindset of what am I getting out of this? Because that doesn't sound like a person that should be helping somebody. That sounds like something when you pay for a service, you're trying to get something out of it. I get that. But when you're trying to help somebody.
You see how he tried to say something and then she reinforces her voice to talk over and above what he has to say.
Somebody just genuinely help somebody. It's not getting something out of it. It's just called doing the right thing or being supportive because somebody needs.
Do the right thing and go see your daughter. Do the right thing and
because you look sick.
Shut up.
you look like something. And I'm sitting here like, okay, first of all, I was sick before all of this happened, so I don't look any different than I did 2 years, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I actually looked sick when in 2021 was when I was my worst. But I'm sitting here like, well, you're just not gonna. Of course, I'm not taking what you because I think he did it. Well, what makes you think? Because of the way he sounds. So people just sound like they do shit. Like I'm confused.
What you supposed to sound like?
I know, right? I was like, what? Listen, that's just what somebody just wants somebody to be guilty. There's a lot of people that's just miserable within themselves, and they want people to be guilty. They root for the wrong, or they root for the, So it's just the way you sound. I said, girl, if that's what you're going off of, you should never be on the journey ever in life. You should never, ever. You don't ever do that. It's facts. You go off of facts and facts alone. That's it. Proof and facts. That's it. You don't go off of how somebody sound, how somebody walks, somebody's past, somebody this, somebody's that. No. You go off of evidence. You go off of true evidence. Facts. And sometimes you can't go off of what people say, because sometimes people go in there and they tell tales. I've seen that happen. So to sit here and say, and she come on, yeah, and I've been arrested before. Okay, well, you still don't have the right mindset. Pardon me?
That makes no sense.
None. None.
That makes no sense.
Whatsoever. I just was looking like, please.
Girl, she sounds like she had a couple of cocktails, okay? And she got a date coming over soon.
Girl, keep your advice. Just keep your advice. Because my thing is this, I'll be more open to listen to somebody who's on the fence and somebody say somebody did it just because they got arrested or just because they sound like that. First of all, you always got I look at everybody's situation side-eye because I know a lot of people lie. They don't have a problem putting people in jail. So
she went through a program as she was exiting jail. When she was leaving the penitentiary for her felony back in the day, and her daughter had to go live with a family member while she was in prison. You already know back in the 90s, they sent her right over there to the VOTEC school, probably like, get your hair license, get your secretarial, get your this, get your that. She learned probably some legal studies, but yeah, she never, it's not a paralegal, but she was probably working in someone's office that trained her on certain things and he called her a paralegal, but sis is she's not a professional. She's not a professional. Thank you, Lady Yvette. I appreciate you, sis. Let me see. Let me refresh this screen so I can see. If you just got gifted by Lady Yvette, who just dropped 5 memberships on friends in the chat, go ahead and drop some bingos in the chat, please, so we can see you. Yes. Let's see. Nesto's pen pal, Cece, Tell the Truth, Tracy Jones, and finally Free. What? Okay. Yes. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you supporting the channel and gifting a friend. Gifting a friend.
So I look at it until facts come out. I always say I'm just gonna ride the fence and see what happens. Like with Diddy or whomever that I hear out that catches the case. Anybody, whether they're popular or not. Unless they got actual footage.
He gets no chance to talk. He may as well just pick his balls up and throw them in the trash.
Or a guy flat out confessed and wasn't coerced into the confession. I always just ride the fence and like, let me see how this play out. Because it's been proven that people get arrested doing lies. So people get arrested innocent. So if it's just an arrest, I'm not saying that there's any proof of that. They arrest people in the crowd just because they don't feel like working.
Thank you, my sis, who just sent me a cash app. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Question them, and then they be like, pin it on them because they don't feel like actually solving the case. Send them to jail, and that's how a lot of the crimes are solved, which aren't actually solved. They send people innocent to jail because they don't feel like doing the work. So they don't want to, leave the case open because we need that record that we solve our crimes. But it's not actually solved if you got the wrong person in jail. It's not. So, or they make up crimes. The whole world is garbage, trash. But anyway,
he's a mess.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, you just Concentrate on your health. Concentrate on you. Keep living. Doing what you do.
Huh?
He's like, concentrate. He's like, she's tripping right now.
What happened?
Keep on living. Doing what you do. Don't worry about the rest. The rest gonna take care of itself. Just like you're gonna see you folks back down the way. It took for you to see what's going on to make that decision.
Of course.
Yeah. So I'm gonna, you won't never know till you make the
Concentrate on those edges, that diaper.
Moves, sometimes bad moves. So it is. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go lay on the couch. I'm tired right now.
What it be? That's just what it be.
Crazy energy out there right now. It's not good right now out there. Yep.
Well, you know what? The world is a dark place. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
The world is a dark place.
Yeah.
It's a dark place. One person was texting me yesterday and was asking me about your bond, and you know, I guess one of the calls got out about you talking to what's the name about the bond, you know, and they were just like, so you know, we're gonna put the property up if you do this. I'm like, I don't know, because nobody, you know, made any moves to say or try to. But your thing is so screwed up down there. How they got your cases aren't even correct at this point, you know.
No,
because we still got the old case with a new case and it's the same case, and the clerk's office is for whatever reason, I don't know what they're trying to claim. They're behind, they're overworked, or you know, too much going on. I don't know what it is, but
okay. So let's stop right there real quick. So someone messaged her to ask her what was going on with the bond. First of all, his bond isn't even accurate right now because he's gotten additional charges with that RICO. I don't even know if Nesto could get out of jail even if he really wanted to. But the bond is so high and the stipulations are so rigorous, and the fact that he doesn't know anybody legit who even he can't even put a few people together, a prominent businessman like him riding around in Marcelin or whatever, Rolls Royces, big bodies, and he can't even put together 5 6 gentlemen. He has no network with net worth to be able to handle that business since he got rid of his wife. Someone is calling SONYA of all people, asking her what's going on with the sale of a property that probably is worth 15 cents if he even has an interest in a property. Like that, to me, nobody on the YouTube streets better not ever call me nosy, because I guarantee you, me calling or messaging somebody like a SONYA, asking her a question like that, I can't even imagine who would put their phone in their hand to draft a message to somebody who, like, sis, haven't you got the message yet that this man is a phony? Please read the text message from 44. I might. Let's see. If it's long, no. Because I'm gonna be honest, it's almost 6 o'clock and my husband gotta eat. So we'll see. We'll see what's on here. If 44 is like a long trail of tears, girl, I'm scrolling right now and it's maybe 2 pages. We'll have to do that tomorrow. I'll do 4 tomorrow. I promise. Like, we'll do that. That's no problem. But no, I can't. And I'm ready. Like this, we've been on here. Once I get to the 3 hour mark, I feel like I'm about to damn pass out, just to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So we'll do it tomorrow. You can guarantee that. Okay. I'm right here. Look, hold up. Okay, it's on some bingo. Okay. On bingo, we will go over there tomorrow. I promise. Okay. I already got it queued up. So we'll do that at lunchtime tomorrow. Or while we're waiting to get word what happened with Erica Kying. Okay. Okay, boo. But yeah, sis Tad being live for 3 hours and there's no food on the table yet. Sis, girl, you try to get me in trouble with my family. They're gonna be walking by here soon, looking in the door like, hello, girl. And I was still trying to come back on some Sarah Boone, baby. Thank you to my sis who sent me a sticker. She makes me tired. Girl, me too. I'm about done after this. Okay, we still got 3 minutes. Look, let's plow through. Let's power plow. Oh my God. Hold on. You guys can't hear. Hold on. Let me switch back. My bad. I was like, why does this look weird? Here we go.
Or try to, but your thing is so screwed up down there. How they got your cases aren't even correct at this point, you know?
No, it's
Because we
not.
still got the old case with a new case and it's the same case. And the clerk's office is for whatever reason, I don't know what they trying
She's
to claim.
such a
They
Debbie
behind, they
Downer. It's
overworked, or,
awful.
you know, too much going on. I don't know what it is, but they were just talking about your bond. And, you know,
Why does she, the fact that she has time to spend with people on the phone she doesn't know, who clearly are not a supporter, they are, and I'm going to say troll, because I don't know who it is. If it's you and you're in the bushes and you're offended right now because I just called you a troll, my bad. But you know that that's not appropriate. Like, why would you be reaching out to somebody who is a weirdo anyway, to have a very intrusive conversation that really is none of your business? But at the end of the day, more power to you. If she's dumb enough to sit on the phone and have this conversation with a complete stranger, she deserves every bit of it. Okay? Every bit of it. I wish somebody would reach out to me and start asking me a whole bunch of my private business. It just wouldn't happen. Okay? It wouldn't happen. But she is very lonely, damaged person, and she's prime for weird things happening. That's why weird things always seem to happen to her, because she doesn't even guard and protect herself. Most people would know, let me not even play with this lady, but she is prime for playing. That's why people play with you. And then you talk about how you talk to someone you don't even know for 3 hours, probably to get a $10 cash app. It's like a damn panhandling situation over there.
People that's
Okay.
supposed to, I guess,
Damn,
because of the
they
phone
all
calls
panhandlers.
I didn't listen to those to say, you know, well, what's called? Why did he get bonded out? And I'm like, girl, you know what? It's a hot mess.
You think she's having conversations with her different personalities? You think she's got a multiple personality disorder and she's talking to herself?
No organization.
Interesting plot twist.
So.
Yeah.
No organization with the case. It's just a hot mess, basically. And 2 years later, you think it would be, you know, in a better place, but apparently, still a mess. Still a mess. Still a mess.
Yeah.
Anyway, positive vibes. Positive vibes.
Absolutely.
Campaign. Chin up. Stuff is coming. You know what I'm saying? I can
She
have
said
stuff
chin
next
up.
week. You know what I'm saying? That's going to help the situation. And that's it. That's it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got the 3 for 22, you know. So that's one thing that shows, you know.
Yeah, it's coming. Everything gonna be all right. Everything
Yeah.
gonna be all right.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Can't dwell on what's not explainable. Sometimes you gotta wait and let it fix itself. So it's gonna fix itself.
Yeah. So
Already doing it.
everything that you did was right on point. But again, everything has got to go all the way back to the beginning of that day. And I don't say too much because you can't get on my head stuff because, you know, they like to listen.
No, I get it.
You know, and then come to court like they, you know, well, we on it. You know, what's the jurisdiction?
I get it.
Kentucky, that's the jurisdiction. Denver, that's the jurisdiction.
Hey, trust me. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
That miracle
Right.
is already
Straight
working.
perjury.
Yeah. Just so you gotta stay positive. Miracles are, hey.
Straight perjury.
Yeah, as long as I keep telling the truth, the rest of them keep coming. The rest of them keep coming.
That's all it is.
Yeah, I ain't lied shit. And I ain't got nothing to lie and I ain't got nothing to hide.
Nothing to lie about.
Yeah, so it's coming. It's coming. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna take a little time, but I'm good. Trust me, I'm good. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a couple of large. I gotta send. Okay, so I gotta send somebody emails. Let's go to court on Monday as
What'd
well.
you say?
Nothing. I had to think aloud because I forgot already. I was supposed to do it on Friday, but this reporter wanted to. Why? So he wanted because he's doing the story. He's following everything, and they've been doing a lot of stuff with one Fulton County, and I forgot to send him the email so he knows what's the judge again.
So you have a reporter who's doing a story to help your man, mention him in an article, and you forgot to send the information again. And here's another call 2 days later, and you're asking again, who is the judge? Didn't you talk about this 2 days ago? SONYA needs to be fired. He's got $5 in his account. You don't need any money because you don't have anybody to talk to anyway. What are you doing? She is a saboteur. She really is. She's intentionally trying to drive him and us crazy.
The judge, Brooks.
That's a judge.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. I don't know either. But I'm just saying it looks like a Sonoma courtroom because they're trying to. He's from a huge media outlet, and they've been just doing Fulton County, seeing everything Fulton County. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then he's been following this, your story as it's been going on. But he ain't no YouTube person. He's bigger than that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Bigger than that. Big news media outlet, and it's basically a Republican situation because they've been yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
She's got to be kidding, right?
You have 1 minute remaining.
Thank God. Thank God. Miss ATLian Stan, thank you.
I like to laugh. I like to laugh because when I'm excited,
I know. Right.
Yeah. I understand what's going on. Life's gonna be just fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a struggle, but yeah, gotta be truthful. Yeah. I love you.
I love you too.
No?
Yeah, enjoy your evening.
Enjoy yours. I'm gonna go get my car.
Okay, cool.
Damn. All right.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Baby, can you believe this? This was a lot. She's crazy. He's going to be crazy after dealing with her. I can only imagine the amount of decompression that's going to be needed. Let's just exiting a facility like that and dealing with the constant berating of this woman. I would almost feel like he may have gotten some peace when she wasn't contacting him. Like, I just cannot imagine how crazy it is dealing with her. I would not want to talk to her on the phone. She's horrible. She's horrible. She is a horrible mess. She really is. I'm telling you, sometimes after listening to one of these calls and then having to listen to it again, like I listened to this last night. I was going to listen to it again this morning. I was like, hell no. I'll listen to it later because I felt like I had the gist of everything that had happened. I'd listened to the whole thing. However, I was just like, my God, she's so negative. She's such a negative person. And the fact that she calls people out for being negative she's insane. She literally is insane. Okay. She's just mad because people have a better read on her wretched situation than she does. Anywho, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. This was so much fun. I was so glad to spend some time with you guys today. Considering we've been here almost 3 hours, we're going to see. The 58-page document is going to probably be a no-go tonight, but let's see if we can do one of the smaller, earlier letters. I really want to come back on a Sarah Boone letter just to kick some things off. So I'm going to scroll through this. I actually think I'm going to print it out. It's 58 pages. So if I do front and back, it'll be like, what, 30? It'll be almost 30 pages, which I think she probably did do. She did 58 pages of paper. Wow. I thought he said 38 pages when they were in court. I need to print this out, but I'll print this out front and back. I need to actually really read this. Girl, this is crazy. I'm scrolling through it now and it's like legit 58-page paper. All right, guys, we gonna get into it. But let me get my dinner ready. Let me feed my fam and see what I can get going on very quickly in that kitchen. Because, girl, 3-hour live. What are we doing? We've been so cute with it lately, but that's good. I enjoy it. At least once or twice a week, we have to do a mega live. Okay, and this was just one of them. Let me just say real quick. Let me say Alan Speed. Hopefully, I'm getting everybody. Let me make sure. Let me go back to the top to the tippy top. Yes, Alan Speed, Petty Patty Gifting, Sassy. Thank you for the sticker. A Real Paralegal. Thank you. Golden Pearl. Thank you for the milestone. Dab. Thank you for the milestone. Brown Eyed Girl, thank you so much for supporting. Anyone who takes Sonya's word on the truth when it comes to legal matters is foolish AF. Absolutely. New member Coco Bean, thank you. Danny for gifting a friend. April B, thank you for the sticker. Miss Collins, thank you so much for gifting some friends. Thank you. Bushes said they're just putting up with each other. Absolutely. They're all they got. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Absolutely simple math, right? Black Swan, thank you for the sticker. Sonya is purposely being counterproductive. Absolutely. Hey Siri, thank you for the sticker. We will get to the text messages tomorrow. I feel like it's like about 2 pages. It's going to take us a little bit too long. But we will get into that tomorrow at lunchtime. That's exactly where we're going to start. Okay. Lady Yvette, thank you for the 5 gift friending. Shauna Bird, thank you. She makes me tired too. Mrs. A.T. Alien, thank you so much for making it official. Okay. Thank you for making it official. You guys, this was a wonderful Sunday. I enjoyed this chat so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the likes. The likes are at 635. You guys did that. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Engage your notifications so that when I go live, post videos, information, any of the things, you will be notified immediately. And the playlist will be updated. Okay. As always. And after this live, it's going to take you into a live I already set up to do some Sarah Boone. I need to update the time on that. Even if we just come for like an hour, 45 minutes, let me see what I can do. Because, girl, I think I'm getting ready to fry some chicken. And, I'm getting ready to heat this damn house up with this. But that's what they want. They want wings. Okay. I'm getting ready to make some buffalo wings. And I don't know what else, but let's try to at least get in an hour. Even it might not even take us an hour to read one letter. Okay. Anyway, let's do something. Okay. All right. I will see you guys later. You guys are awesome. And I guess that's it and that's all. Okay. I enjoyed today. I really did. See you later. Bye guys. Let's see. Let me find the outro real quick. Okay, guys, have a good one.
Walk it like I talk it. 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 Walk it like I talk it.
You can sleep. Side hand, I'll be that too. Because chicks are young and this chick is old. So I'll be the side hand. Thank you, Reggie, for correcting her. I will be the side chick. The mistress, the side chick, the hand. It's whatever. I mean, name calling is what y'all do. That's